Hey, what's up, Peg? I'm just Dr. Feelgood had some shipping questions. I just figured I would help him out. How you doing this morning, Peg? I gotta switch stands. My one stand is messed up. Hey, what's up, Andrea? I'm just doing a show for Dr. Feelgood. He had some questions on shipping, so I figured I'd help him live here on Whatnot. That way I could record it on. I always record to YouTube, so all these streams I do, they're recording straight to YouTube. How are you doing, Andrea? What's up, Bully Beans Collectible? Yeah, Whatnot shipping help. Dr. Feelgood had some questions. Was a few minutes late here. I sent him the invite. Oh, I'm doing great. Getting my first cup of coffee in me. Getting my first cup of coffee. Getting ready to start the morning. Shoot some content. I'm also, if you guys don't know, I have a 7-part Whatnot series on YouTube. I'm getting ready to shoot the detailed version of that. I made a bunch of YouTube shorts, in less than 2 minutes, showing people how to get Whatnot started. But now I'm going to do the in-depth series of those 7 videos. Yeah, I gotta have my coffee. I'm gonna share this out to Dr. Feelgood because he's the one that had questions. I don't have a ton of time this morning. I'm gonna get going on this stuff. What else did you want to know, Andrea? If you can follow me, on Jake Breaks Live everywhere, all social media platforms. I'm Jake Breaks Live, and you can check me out on YouTube. And there is a 7-part series. It's in the playlist on my YouTube. There's 7 different videos that walk you through, like, setting up a product, setting up your first show, how to share out your show, and different stuff like that. Are you? Let me check your. Are you a seller here, Andrea? Are you a seller on Whatnot? No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, if you ever know anybody that is into selling, because I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I've started this 2 years ago, and I watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and they're not as descriptive as they need to be. So I've seen some areas where I could probably help out a little more with a better description of how to set up. So when I do my videos, I'm recording, like, say this is my phone, I'm recording exactly like what I'm doing on the phone so they can see it. And other YouTube videos, they're just telling you about it. So I actually record the video with my phone in front of the camera so they could see exactly the buttons I'm pressing and where I'm going to get to these things. Because that was the confusing thing for me when I started, was like, yeah, I had all these people telling me how to get places, but seeing it is, they're different kind of learners, visual learners and book learners. So I figured seeing it would help better. Andrea has done selling on Amazon and brick and mortar, but it's all new to me. Yeah, it's different platforms. I used to sell on Etsy and Shopify's for years before this. I built up some pretty good Etsy stores, learned about, dealing with customers on Etsy and keeping 5-star reviews. I had a couple different stores on Etsy. One was pretty close. I think we got up to like 700 and something 5-star reviews. And then the second store I started I did it in less than 2 years. I had over 400 5-star reviews in like less than 2 years. Let me just. Bo Diggity says he's approved to sell here, but just building my Fee Friends collection at this point. Yeah, and it's good to start. Let me flip this around. I feel like you guys are just staring at cards. There we go. Okay. I can only run this face cam for a little bit. My phone overheats That's something else I'm need to work on is the OBS because my phone overheats with the face cam. But yeah, the biggest suggestion I always offer new sellers here on Whatnot is to do very small shows. So run, 5 to 10 products, do a couple giveaways, and then call it a day. Maybe run like an hour show, get through 5 or 10 products. Auction just some $1 or $2 stuff off that you're not, too concerned about making money. Because those first few shows, you really want to get the hang of the buttons, the functions. The shipping is the big thing. A lot of us here on Whatnot, we screwed up on shipping. So like a few shows where I thought I made money, I lost money because I messed up on shipping and I ended up having to pay. And that's what Dr. Feelgood was asking me about today, something about shipping. But I don't know where he's at yet, so I haven't seen him. I was going to co-host him so he could get on, and then other people could see the issues he's having, and I could maybe walk him through it. Let me scroll through the chat here. Oh yeah, don't this weekend. If you guys don't know, this weekend's Raid Train. I help host. Me and Dan05 on it host community raid trains once a month. The next raid train is this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. Peg's in there. That's what she's dropping the times. Andrea says, I won't sell VeeFriends cards. I collect them, but the product I sell has to pass my quality control test before I put it. That's a good thing, Andrea. That's a good thing. I definitely, I have some people hit me up on TikTok. I'm a TikTok affiliate, and some companies send me invitations to be, to put their products in my store, but they don't want to send me free samples. So yeah, unless I've seen it, I'm not going to really push products I haven't seen. So I understand that. Yeah, the shipping is a big part. I always add a few ounces to my shipping because I'd rather be over on shipping and everybody be fine. So here, like on Whatnot, if you're under shipping, it'll do two things. It'll either charge the person you're shipping to, it'll make them pay extra money before they can pick it up, or it'll charge you more money to ship it. Hey, what's up, Native Brand in the house? What's up, Native Brand? Brickinators here, HMV. Y'all, I was just doing Dr. Feelgood's supposed to be here. He's supposed to meet me at 8:20, so y'all know he's late. I was 4 minutes late, not gonna lie. But I was gonna help him out with shipping this morning. I figured I'd just do it here. That way other people could learn and see what's up with the shipping thing. HMV card says, yo, Jake, give me one good reason why we should all believe that VeeFriends will still be relevant in 10 years now. Bro, I'm not here to convince anybody about VeeFriends, HMV. Look at Gary's track record. That's all I can say. Look at all the businesses Gary has track records with. Coinbase, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. He could have been an early investor in oh my gosh, what's that car app? I can't think. I haven't had my coffee yet. Hold on. Uber, he could have been an investor in Uber. Look at Gary's track record. That's all I got to say. Look at the comics alone. I just made a post. If you go to my post, if you guys are following me on Jake Breaks Live, you'll see my post that I just made yesterday. Somebody bought a $30 comic, and in less than 2 weeks, they sold it for $1,225. That was a gold out of 10 Driven Dragon comic. So yeah, HMV, I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm all on board with VeeFriends. I have been before VeeFriends. I followed Gary and listened to Gary's content business advice. He's the reason I started an Etsy. He's the reason I started Shopify's. He's the reason I started learning about websites. I literally built a website from scratch back in the day before all these easy apps. Y'all have it easy now. You can just click a couple buttons and be selling stuff in 5 minutes, like this Whatnot app here. But he's the reason I moved the way I do in business. It's Gary. Yeah, if you look at his track record. But look at just in comics alone, not even the cards. Topps Chrome went from a $99 box to a $750 box in a couple months. What other companies are doing that? That's what I gotta say. What other companies are doing that? I post about it all the time. I ask people, what other companies? I haven't seen any companies yet that are doing this. Look at the amount of legendary cover artists for the comics that Gary has pulled on to do this cover art. Let's see. Brickinator says because Gary is fully behind growing quickly, has a lot of collecting avenues. I mean, he's been doing cards and stuff since he was a kid, so he knows this market inside and out. Let's see. Oh, I'm catching up with the chat here. Yeah. So as far as Pokemon goes, Bong Collect says as long as rare cards hold value. Okay, here's Pokemon's number. When Pokemon dropped their first series, they were at 8.6 million cards. Their first series, right? VeeFriends is way less than that. I forget what the first series is. The second series is still less than that. Second series is at 2.86 million cards. Very tiny. I realize once people start coming on board, same with the comic numbers. The comic numbers are very low. You got to look at supply and demand. Gary's not overproducing stuff. People, he's coming out with new products, but their numbers of these products aren't high. All right, where are we going here? Is Dr. Feelgood here yet? Whoa, okay, the chat is. Thanks, Andrea. Andrea says, I like you. I'll be a loyal follower. I appreciate that. Yeah, check out some of my posts. It shows some prices. It shows some eBay sales. I'm always on eBay looking at stuff. Steven's View says Jake is solid, not tall physically, but 10 foot tall. Thanks, Steven's View. Yeah, Steven's View is 10 foot tall. Can confirm. What's up, character? Well, I'm like way behind on the chat here. Let me see. Yeah, Bong collects. VeeFriends, in my opinion, like VeeFriends is a sleeper project for most people. They don't even know what's happening. Gary's building the next Pokemon, Disney, all that stuff in people's face, and people don't even see it coming. Just look at the numbers he's done in such a short time. It's crazy. And the amount of people that have been onboarded in VeeFriends in the last year that I've seen through Whatnot and TikTok alone, besides all the other platforms, it's insane. What's 2.78 native brand? Oh man, the chat is going crazy. None yet. I still got it sitting here, bro. I still got it sitting here. If you guys don't know Native Brand, he's here in the chat. This is his comic book backpack. Let's just give it some love. Super cool. I haven't used it yet, but it fits comics in there. And I didn't know. It's funny because I used to promote Native Brand on my show a lot as a 2024 winner. But look, he won like 5 years in a row. Best clothing store in Cincinnati, 5 years in a row. So if y'all aren't following Native Brand, you might want to check him out. This is his flyer he sent in the backpack. There's a hidden code in the blank spot. Oh shit. Oh, I think I can kind of see it, bro. Can you guys see that on the camera? Oh, is it upside down? Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna have to read that later. All right, let's see what's. Yeah, the backpack is sick, y'all. I think he's had Native Brand has like limited number of these backpacks. I'll check it out, Native Brand. When I do a post, that was my plan. I was gonna put a bunch of comics in there and see how many fit. Oh, Native Brand says I gotta use the flash on that. All right, let's go. Let me catch back up here. I'm probably gonna have to turn my face cam off because my phone is getting warm. Steven's View said he's blown away what people thought about NFTs, then its card. that people have been in for decades than comics now moving into coins. Facts. Like just look at the statistics. Mathematically, VFriends is crushing every other project. Just the amount of collabs VFriends has done versus other NFT projects, let alone brand new businesses. Check brand new businesses in 5 years. So VFriends launched in 2021. What businesses are doing this in 5 years? Like, what businesses? Like, the NFT got us 3 years of VCon with hundreds of legendary speakers in each VCon. Like, yeah, Bon Collect says, don't be that person says I should have bought VFriends cards comics when it was really cheap now and it was a couple thousand. Yeah, facts. If anybody's on the fence about buying NFTs, now is the time. Not financial advice. You do what you want with your money, but versus like for me, like I've been cycling out of collectibles. I've sold a lot of my collectibles this year. Not all of them. You can see I still have, still got my comics here and a bunch of other cards that I'm holding for a long time. But I cycled out a lot of my collectibles so I can nab another Series 1 NFT. Hey, Yeti Fodder. Hey, can we get some claps in the chat for Yeti Fodder? If you guys don't know, he pulled a koala case and you can see his PFP is that rare motivated monster. He got a goo. That's a Gary V originally owned rare motivated monster that Yeti Fodder pulled out of a koala case. Let's get some claps in the chat for Yeti Fodder if we could. Oh, Yeti Fodder says he has a meeting with VFriends today. Yo, what's that about? Yeah, let's get some claps in the chat for Yeti Fodder. He pulled a rare motivated monster Series 1 NFT from a koala case, and it's a goo. So it'll have a little star in the corner, and it'll say goo. Gary V originally owned that NFT, and now Yeti Fodder has it. Pretty sick. Oh, to claim it. Oh, okay, because he got the little, it was like a pin, right? He got like the little pin, and now he has to claim the NFT. That's super sick, dude. Congrats on that. Let me see if I missed anything in the chat here. Yeti Fodder says, what are NFTs? Digital collectibles that you want to hold. Oh, Native Brand says they only made 50 of them in each colorway. Same for the Betty crossbody bag. Oh yeah, he made that crossbody bag too. That was pretty sick. Yeah, again, if you guys are new in the chat, not following Native Brand, let's do a giveaway. As a matter of fact, let me do a giveaway. I don't know what happened to Dr. Feelgood. I started this whole stream to help Dr. Feelgood with some shipping. Yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Native Brand, stick around, check it out. I'm gonna set this giveaway up, y'all. You're gonna want to stick around for this one. So this is a Native Brand card he made. I think it was shortly after Topps Chrome dropped, and he handed this to Gary at the Ohio meetup. So this is Native Brand's card. If anybody wants to snap a pic of that, let me set this giveaway up. I didn't, like I said, I was only, if you're new in the chat, I only set this stream up to help Dr. Feelgood with shipping, and so far I have not seen him in the chat. So we're gonna set this giveaway up. Let's give away a couple of these. I don't have a ton of them. I'll give away a couple of these for the chat. That way a couple people have a chance to get it. Piece of VFriends history here. When Gary V was at the Card Collector, we were at the Card Collector 2 shop in Ohio. And I got to meet the whole Native Brand crew there, which was pretty cool. That was when I pulled if you're new in the chat, that was when I pulled a Super Fractor Erupt. And I brought it to Jay. He used to work for VFriends. He pulled a he got a $46 pack. And he sold that card for $10,900 on Golden Auction later on. It was pretty sick. So that's why I went to that meetup, and then I got to meet the native brand there. Let's see here. All right, let me get this shipping set up. I'm setting up this product right now is why I'm holding this. Where's my giveaway stand? We'll do this as a givey here. How many am I going to do? All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna run this giveaway. Go ahead and get in there, everybody that wants to nab this native brand card. Not my panda. You can't have my panda. All right, I gotta turn this face cam off. My phone is like overheating. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Drinking my coffee. Yeah, super cool card space cards. Super cool card. It's not official VeeFriends. It's from Native Brand made this. He makes a lot of cool stuff. If you're new in the chat, I'll show the backpack one more time. So this is the backpack Native Brand just launched. They're limited. Super cool looking. I like that it's like very cartoonish. And it's a comic backpack, so it'll hold, I don't know, it looks like it'll hold like 20 comics or at least 20 comics. Let me catch up with the chat here. Who's got here? Yeah, Yeti Fodder. Dr. Feelgood had some questions on shipping, so I figured I'd just run a live show. When I do my live shows, they're all recorded to YouTube. So if anybody wants to see, well, that's not right. If anybody wants to see previous shows I've done, you can check me out at Jake Breaks Live across all social media. But I'm on YouTube. I've done some tutorial videos for Whatnot, first time Whatnotters. I'm getting ready to do a more in-depth videos for Whatnotters. Yeah, you can follow me on there. All these streams get posted straight to YouTube. Like we're live right now on YouTube. I figured I'd do it here with Dr. Feelgood. That way other people could watch this video later and help them answer, help them get their questions answered about shipping. Oh wow. Native Brand says those backpacks are only $40. That's a good deal, bro. Yeti Fodder says the community banned him from Gibbies for a week. What's up? Oh, let's go. Native Brand was just voted one of the best street artists in Cincinnati. Bro, you're getting all the awards from Cincinnati. That's sick. Oh, Andrea says that backpack is so cool. I designed purses, so I'm looking at it from a trained eye. Let's go. I didn't even open it up, did I? Let's see. It's got, so it opens up and then looks like that. So it's got like a little pocket here also. One minute left on the giveaway. 12 people here, only 7 people in the giveaway for Native Brands card if you guys want to snag that. Let's see here. Oh, Native Brand. I guess I could make you go ahead, Native Brand. If you want to post up, I made you a mod, Native Brand. You can post if you hit that little button right here on the left of your screen, you can post up your website. Oh, Yeti Fodder says he won a massive givey from Miami Luxury earlier this week, and I'm flying to Florida. Let's go, dude. Damn, Yeti Fodder's on a lucky streak. It's funny being here on Whatnot for these last few years. People go through like streaks where they just win. It's pretty cool seeing that. Oh, look at that. Andrea says she's going to buy one right now, Native Brand. Let's go. Yeti Fodder says that's why he's banned from Gibbies. coming, Queen. It's coming. You got to keep entering givvies and stuff or pull comics. Like I was dry for a while, and then this year I just hit a good streak. Like I rip a lot of comics, and I've hit some pretty good ones. If you guys have seen some of my posts, I've hit some pretty good comics this year. I hit 2 silvers so far this year. Ooh, 2 seconds left on the givey. Let's see who's taking this one home. Card Space cards. Oh, dude, that was awesome. Card Space was loving on this card, and Lucky won it. Nice pickup, Card Space. I'm going to run another one of those. Nice pickup, Card Space. Let's go. Yeah, Queen. I'm like, I've been pretty grateful for my comic pulls. All right, we'll do another giveaway for the Brave Blink card. If you're new in the chat, this is from the Native Brand card that he handed to Gary Vee at the Ohio meetup last year. We were at the Card Collector 2 shop. There were some giveaways. They also gave away, let me show you this. They also gave these away to the first 99 people that were in there. They're autographed by DJ Kaufman, which is sweet that I got 699. Let's go. But yeah, you can see that's the Card Collector 2's shop. That's actually what it looks like. And it's got the Confident Cobra there busting out of the shop. But those were given away to the first 100 people that were in line there. So we waited I think I waited 2 hours in line to get that. It'll happen, Queen. The more you rip, the closer you get. It's just a law of average. It's a numbers thing. Oh, let me start this giveaway. All right, that giveaway's live now. If you want to get in there for the Brave Blink card. I almost forgot to hit the button. Hey, no problem, Card Space. I'm glad you stopped by this morning. Again, everybody that's new in the chat, I only started this stream to help Dr. Feelgood out with shipping. So we'll probably end it here in a little while. We'll find somebody to raid into. And then I'm going to do a show later today. And I'm going to be blowing out some stuff. I have some shirts. I actually have a VeeFriends TCG tournament mat that I'm going to be auctioning off for like $20. I'm going to do some dollar auctions in my show later today. But yeah, I started this stream to help Mr. Feelgood out with some shipping, and I have yet to see him. Let me just go through the chat here. See if I missed anything. Card Space was on IG at the same time trying to buy a backpack. Oh, also, everybody, I'm a TikTok affiliate. If you ever want to buy VeeFriends comics, you can go on my TikTok and snag those. Up till the last couple new ones aren't on there, but the rest of the comics are on my TikTok. If anybody ever wants to go on there and snag them. Hey, what's up, Mesa? Let's see who's all here. Let's do some shout outs. Let's see who's here. Appreciate everyone hanging out today. Unfortunately, only shows a few people in here. Who am I not friends with? It looks like I'm not following a lot of people. Hey, if I'm not following you in the chat, let me know. Say not following, and I'll follow you right now because it only shows a few people in the show here. I'm gonna click everybody's PFP. Say good morning. I'm gonna click your Card Space. I just threw you a follow. Let's see. I'm already following Meza. I know I'm following Queen. Jesse. Surely I'm following Jesse. I definitely am following Yeti Fodder. Who else is here that I'm not following? Direwolf. Oh, following you. That looks like Direwolf. Who else is here? Who else is new that I'm not following? Say follow in the chat if I'm not following you. Flame Fighter, I'm following you, right? Yeah, I'm following you. Thanks for stopping by. Steady Yeti. Surely I'm following you. Yep, following you. Oh, Everest just got a backpack? Let's go. Native Brand moving some units today through an unscheduled show. Let's go. Yeah, Native Brand sent me that. Send me that backpack. I'll show you the other thing he sent me. Lady Mandy Pants won a backpack on one of his giveaways. He also sent me this. This is sick. This is a medal. This is metal. But yeah, he signed it. The mad scientist was here, which is super dope. And then check this out. Then he even wrote on the back of it, Mandy Pants, Snake Jake, I love you guys. Congratulations on the win. I threw in an extra bag so Jake won't steal yours. Jake, don't believe a word of what Mandy says about the bag. I threw in an extra bag for the King of Comics. That's pretty awesome, bro. I appreciate the sign too. Pretty sweet. So yeah, if you're new in my chat here, I'm gonna run a stream here in a couple hours. I'm gonna be liquidating some stuff. So some of the stuff you see here in the background too. I've got an autoed Gary V perspective pigeon. I have one of these UV comics. This is a hollow comic. These were released before any comics came out. DJ and Corso used to go live and give these out. This is UV reactive. Hey, what's up, Direwolf? Direwolf taking home the givey. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, thanks for stopping by today. I'm gonna write your name down. Yeah, congratulations, GM Jen. Thanks for stopping by, Jen. This was a unscheduled show. Just popped up to help Mr. Feelgood. Let's just do another givey. Let's see what we got here. Since we're all native brand today, we're all doing native brand stuff. Let's give somebody a chance to win another one of these Brave Blink cards from the native brand. Hey, who's new in the chat? If I'm not following you, again, say follow in the chat if you want me to drop you a follow, because it doesn't look like I'm following much of you. If anybody doesn't know about these, I'll show you how it works right now. We'll turn the lights off. Let's see. Let me scroll back through the chat, make sure I'm not missing anybody's. And I'll start that giveaway here in a second. Native Brand says, made it myself. I don't outsource shit. LOL. Well, Jen's here. Burf's here. What's up, Burf? Yeti Fodder wants to know if Native Brand's going to the national. Thank you, Brickinator, for sharing out the show. I really appreciate you. Hey, Destiny's here. What's up, Des? Mr. Mac, I'm giving you a follow. Mr. Mac OG, thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Native Brand says, is the pink Big Betty enough to hold an iPhone? It looks fairly small. Jen says, how do you mean? What do you mean, Jen? Yeah, I grabbed it. I don't know if you remember, Native Brand. I grabbed like 100 of these from you. Every once in a while. I release some of these on my show every once in a while. I'm probably down to I might have 10 of these left now. So yeah, I kind of hold them close to the chest. Let me run this giveaway. 20 people in here. Thanks everyone for stopping by. This was an unscheduled show to help Dr. Feelgood out with some shipping, and I still have yet to see him in the chat. But now we've just been talking native brand backpack and other fun VFriend stuff. Let me go through the chat here. Jen, Dr. Feelgood. What's up, Dr. Off? Hey, Dr. Off, I haven't seen you in a minute. Pools Tim in the house. What's up? If you guys don't know Pools Tim's, he's the biggest poised pug collector that I know right now. He recently showed a picture of his wall of poised pugs, and it is epic. Yo, what's up, Burf? I was supposed to be Yeti Fodder says what we helping Dr. Feelgood with. He said he had some shipping questions, so I figured I'd just do it live here. That way, other people could see the answers. Plus, I stream straight to YouTube. If you're new in the chat, you could follow me across all social medias here on Jake Breaks Live, and I do YouTube videos of how to get set up on Whatnot. I did a 7-part series a couple weeks ago, just some basics of how to get set up here on Whatnot, and I'm going to do a more in-depth series these following weeks. I'm going to do a more in-depth series on how to get started. So I literally take my phone, say this is my phone, and I walk you through how to get there. That way you could see exactly what buttons I'm pressing and how to get there. I have an iPhone. I know if you have an Android, some features are missing, but I run all my stuff through the iPhone. And I've been on here for 2 years. You can see the ratings. I've got over 700 5-star reviews, and I've sold right around 2.4 thousand items and amassed 2.5 thousand followers. And I've done maybe 3.5 hours of shows a week. So I haven't been on terribly long, just 3.5 hours. Like that's the average hour time is 3.5 hours a week over those 2 years. So you could literally start this as a side hustle and build a good following in a couple of years. Oh, Flamefighter wants to know if he can buy any of these cards. Do you want me to auction one of these off? Who in the chat wants me to auction one of these off? Flamefighter says yes. Destiny says me. All right, y'all. I'll set one up for auction then. You gotta give me a second here, because I wasn't doing any sales today. I was doing this stream to help Dr. Feelgood with inventory, and here we are, 20 people deep. I appreciate you all for hanging out. We're just chatting native brand stuff and VFriend stuff. And now I'm going to set up a listing we're going to auction one of these off. We'll just start it at $1. I hold these near and dear because Native Brand personally gave me some of these at the Card Collector 2 shop in Ohio last year, shortly after Topps Chrome dropped. And I was there on a whim. I wasn't planning on going there, but I had pulled a Super Fractor Erupt, and I was there to personally hand it to somebody because it was an expensive card. Later on, they ended up auctioning that card off on Golden for $10,900, and they bought it on my stream as a $46 pack. It was pretty wild. I felt like a celebrity though. Like I was showing a bunch of people in line because we waited like 2 hours in line. And it was pretty cool. I felt like a celebrity. I was like, holy shit! Like all I did was rip a card out of a pack. All right, I'm setting some of these up. Let's see who's in the giveaway. We'll run a couple auctions on these cards since everybody wants some. 14 people in the giveaway. There's 10 seconds left on the giveaway. Native Brand says I single-handedly started the chase by bringing that erupt. Yeah, I probably got some people motivated to pull erupts. Let's see who's winning this. Let's see who's going. Flame Fighter. Oh, look at that. Flame Fighter's the one that wanted to start the auction, and look, he won it. That's awesome. Congratulations, Flame Fighter. Let's go. Let's get some claps in the chat for Flame. Let's go. That's funny, dude. Now he's not gonna buy one now. Destiny said she will. Yeah, again, I'm gonna run a show later, everyone. I'm gonna be liquidating some stuff. I have a TCG play mat that's brand new in the box from VeeFriends. I'm gonna start a low ball auction on that. I'm gonna do a bunch of dollar auctions here, probably in a couple hours. As quick as once I get off here, I'll set that up. I also have some rare merch. I have some other rare merch. If you guys don't know, VeeFriends did a live stream with Cool Kicks, and only a select few people got these stickers. They just dropped them in random boxes. I'll probably just do a giveaway of this on my stream later. But yeah, when they did the collab with Cool Kicks, they randomly dropped these in boxes. I'll probably do a giveaway on that later. So look out for my show. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I'll schedule it here in about an hour. All right, let me scroll through the chat and see if I missed anything. Oh, Direwolf. Oh yeah, okay. I'll run that auction. Let me show you this, Direwolf. This he's talking about. Direwolf's asking about this comic sticker. So VeeFriends released these comic stickers before comics ever came out. There was these comic stickers. DJ Kaufman and Corso would go live, and they would give these away on stream. So this one you can kind of see has like a hollow background, but this is the only one that's UV reactive. Let me show you to you. I'm gonna turn the lights off. And I'll show you guys this here. So this is what Direwolf was asking about. And then you could see underneath it has the original hand-drawn versions of the characters. You can see the arbitraging admiral there. Let me see if I can do that sideways. You can see the headstrong honey badger, the authentic anaconda, my personal favorite, VeeFriend. You can see the rare robot, sad calendar girl, logical line. There's Gary V's auto right there. You can see the thoughtful three-horned harpic, genuine giraffe, patient panda. There's 2 thoughtful three-horned harpics, which is cool. But yeah, these are UV reactive. The only comic stickers that are UV reactive. Let me turn this light back on now. I get scared of the dark, so I turn the light back on. This would have been this. Andrea wants to know how long ago was this. This would have been, so I think comics released in March or April of last year. So I mean, we're just at a year of the comics being born. So before that, so just a little bit, I would say maybe 4 or 5 months before the comics drops, they started doing the comic stickers. Jules, hey, what's up, Jules? I appreciate you stopping by. She said she would stop by my stream, and here she is today. Hey, I appreciate you so much. If you guys don't know Jules, she's rocking the Adventurous Astronaut PFP. Give her a follow. She does the TikTok lives for VeeFriends every morning. Make sure to follow her. Wait, Queen, you have a different one that's UV reactive? Please send me a picture of that, Queen, if you do, because nobody's told me. I've posted about it, and nobody said they had another one that's UV reactive. I would love to see that. Yeah, Andrea, just last year was when the comics dropped. So VeeFriends comics are less than a year old, and you could like that they've been going crazy. Like 2 and 3 sold out immediately. Comic one was given away. Johnny Two Belts in the house. What's up, Johnny? I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Hey, thank you, Jules. Thank you, Jules, for stopping by today. I appreciate you. There she is. Let me make you a mod, Jules. Jules, I'm gonna mod you up. Post your handle there so everybody could follow you. 14 people in the chat. Let's see if we can get Jules at least 10 people to follow her right now. She does the TikTok lives every morning for VeeFriends, and I gotta say it's one of the more energetic shows I've seen breaks on. I'm liking what you two are doing in the morning. It's entertaining. It's fun. Yeah, Andrea, that's what if you like I said, if you follow me on socials, you'll see I'll post about prices of comics and stuff and seeing if there's any other comic companies doing numbers like this in such a short amount of time. There she is. Make sure to give Jules a follow. Yeah, Native Brand. It is crazy to think that comics are only around for a year. What's also crazy to think about is like this is what a bunch of what they would quote unquote call OGs. This is what we collected. Hand drawn versions of Gary's artwork. This is what sold us. This image right here is what sold us on Gary V. Again, a bunch of us followed Gary V. So we were in from day one. I started looking into NFTs and crypto before VeeFriends launched. I was buying Top Shot Moments, the NBA official Top Shot Moments, months before VeeFriends dropped. So I was ready to go when VeeFriends came in. That's right, Jules. Jules says best VFam. That's right. VeeFriends has been an amazing community to be a part of since 2021. Definitely changed my perspective on life and on a lot of things. When I first was in VeeFriends, I was a heavy drinker, all that. I quit everything shortly after VeeFriends launched so I could be a better community member for everyone in the VeeFriends family. Direwolf says he loves the kangaroo. Oh, hey, y'all forgot. You wanted me to start that? I forgot about this auction. I get super wrapped up in the chat. I could literally sit here all day and just chat with people. Andrea says I'm totally going into NFT, although I know it's hard for people to understand. Yeah, it's once Andrea, okay, there's 13 people here. Let me tell you, you can schedule time with Jeremy Knows. If you go into the VeeFriends Discord, you can go to VeeFriends.com and go to the VeeFriends Discord. You can schedule time with Jeremy Knows, one-on-one time. He'll literally walk you through the process of getting your very first NFT. Tell him I sent you, say Jake Breaks sent you, and he'll walk you through your first NFT purchase, and he'll give you some tips and tricks on how to keep your wallet safe. Crypto wallet safety is utmost priority. So make sure you read up on that. But yeah, he'll literally walk you through. Yeah, Jeremy Knows. Let me tag him. Let me tag him right here. You can go into VeeFriends Discord and schedule a time with Jeremy Knows. Hit him up on X. He'll walk you through it. Hit him up on all social medias and tell him you want some help buying your first NFT. He will literally walk you right through it. All right, thanks, Native Brand. Sports Card Ace rating with a party of 10. I appreciate you, Sports Card Ace. Minerals that sell your comics. Let's do a giveaway. Hey, Sports Card Ace, I appreciate the raid. Let's do a giveaway here. And then I'll auction off a card. I'm sorry, everybody. I keep forgetting to auction off the card here. Let me run a giveaway though for everybody new in the chat. Giveaway is live for this native brand Brave Blink card. If you're new in the chat, I met Native Brand and his crew in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Card Collector 2 meetup. And I was lucky enough to nab some of these cards from him. We're giving this away right now. This is his artwork. Check him out at nativebrand.com. He makes these super cool backpacks. Native Brand, if you want to post up your show link. This is a comic backpack he made. Super cool. Daniel says drink more water. Bro, I'm just having my first cup of coffee, homie. It has water in it, right? Ooh. Hey, Jules, I appreciate you for stopping by today. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you follow Jules88 here on Whatnot. She does the TikTok lives for VeeFriends and breaks cards in the morning. Y'all can snag some good deals on cards there. They auction off packs of Topps Chrome. I've seen them go for as little as $10, which is wild to think about. A box of Topps Chrome is like, what, $650? So to get a $10 pack is amazing. Make sure you follow her and check her out on TikTok. Dr. Feelgood, where have you been, bro? Dr. Feelgood, we've been waiting for you for, almost an hour now. Where you been, bro? All right, enter that giveaway. 22 people here. Again, if you're not following Sports Card Ace, give him a follow. He is big into comics also. He has a lot of graded comics. If you're looking for any comics whatsoever, hit up Sports Card Ace. Make sure to give him a follow here on Whatnot. He does a lot of cool streams. I see how it is, Dr. Feelgood. You schedule me for 8:20 and then some meeting trumped our meeting, huh? I'm gonna send you my Stand Store link and you can schedule some time with me there. No, I'm just joking, bro. I'm gonna co-host you. I'm gonna co-host you right now if you got time. You got time, Dr. Feelgood, right now? Are you ready? All right, we're gonna do a giveaway, and I promise people an auction of one of these cards. This one's in the giveaway right now. Let's auction one off for the people because I keep forgetting. So we're gonna auction this off for people. I'm gonna auction off 2 of these. We're gonna start it at $1. This is the Native Brands Brave Blink card, not VeeFriends official card, just so you know. But he made this and handed this personally to Gary Vee at the Ohio meetup last year at Card Collector 2 shop. And I'm gonna run an auction at $1. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, Mineral. 24 people here. Thank you, Mineral, for that shout out. 24 people here. Make sure to bookmark tomorrow's Raid Train show. Appreciate you, Mineral. VeeFriends Community Raid Train number 10. Dano 5 on it, myself host these raid trains once a month and feature over 20 different live sellers. This one goes from 10 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m., featuring over 20 different live sellers. I already said that. I haven't had a full cup of coffee yet, so forgive me. that's tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Y'all, I have not had one full cup of coffee yet, so I'm getting there. Forgive me. Yeah, getting that giveaway. 25 people here, 18 people. Let's let this giveaway end. I swear, I will run an auction on this card next. Let's see who's taking this one home. Destiny, let's go. That's funny. Two people wanted me to auction this, Flame Fighter and Destiny, and then they both won it. How cool is that? Let's get some claps in the chat for that. Let's get some claps in the chat for the good luck for Destiny and Flame Fighter. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate everyone for the claps and the explosion emojis. Let's go. All right. Now let's start the auction. I promised an auction. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I started at $1. Again, wasn't planning on doing anything today. Just got on here for Dr. Feelgood, and we're going to co-host Dr. Feelgood after this and see what questions he has for me on shipping. Looks like Destiny's winning right now. Oh, Destiny's still winning. 5 seconds left. Yeah, Flame Fighter. I told you I haven't had my coffee yet, bro. He said 100 years later. Andrea taking it home. I appreciate you, Andrea. And Native Brand, thank you for providing me these cards. Andrea taking home the Brave Blink card. Nice pickup. All right, I'm running one more of those. Congratulations, Andrea. Thanks for your first purchase here. I appreciate you. This one's up. I'm going to start it again at $1. If you want to get your pre-bids in, you should have done that. Destiny had her pre-bid in earlier at $36. She was in there. All right, thanks. Let's Get It Breaks. We got Becca Jane in the house. Appreciate y'all for stopping by today. This was an impromptu stream. Well, I'm going to co-host Dr. Feelgood here in a second and see what shipping questions he has. Aaron's in there for 13. There's 3 seconds left if anybody wants to snag this last one. Aaron taking it. Let's go. Nice pickup. I'll be sending you guys some Jake Breaks Live sticker in there with it. Again, 25 people here. I really appreciate everyone for stopping by today. And I'll make sure to I'm just going to put those there now before I forget. And I'll probably throw in a couple other stickers too. Appreciate everyone. All right, thank you. Thank you, Card Space Cards. Let's see. We're going to co-host. That's not a giveaway. That's not what I'm doing. I'll run another giveaway here. Let's do something cool. Let's do something cool for everybody stopping by. I'll let you guys pick. So, this is 2 characters featured in comics. You have the Kind Warrior, this comic number 9, and you have the Versatile Viking, comic number 6. I'll let the chat pick. Which card do they want me to give away? Direwolf says Viking. Card Space says Kind Warrior. Destiny says Kind Warrior. Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll real quick. Should I do a poll? Ooh, I got 3 for Kind Warrior. All right, looks like the Kind Warrior's winning. Darius is just do the kind. Okay. Looks like the Kind Warrior. Looks like the Kind Warrior's winning. This will be in the next giveaway that I'm going to start right now. All right, giveaway is live for the Kind Warrior. Well, that way we know it's a giveaway. Oh, Queen says it's the same comic with the UV. Oh, so you have the same comic sticker? Okay. Yeah, I thought that was the only one that was UV. Yeah, congratulations again, Aaron. I'm rolling back through the chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. We got Southern Boys Collectibles in the house. Again, 20 people here. Appreciate you, everyone stopping by. If I'm not following you and you want me to give you a follow, hit follow in the chat. I try to go through and follow everybody, but it looks like I'm missing a couple people here. So make sure I'm following you. I'm clicking on everybody's PFP right now. Direwolf, yeah, that kangaroo actually is for sale in the shop. I'll pull it up here. It's not in this shop. It's in my main shop, but I can pull it up right now for you if you are interested. I know it has a ton of bookmarks on it. It has like 16 bookmarks on it. Let me pull it up here for you. All right, there. I pulled it up in the shop. I can just pin it up for you here if you want to snag it. It's right there. That's the Series 1 Kindred Kangaroo. Let's see, 20 people here, 16 people in the giveaway. Again, appreciate all you for stopping by today. I started this stream to help Dr. Feelgood with some shipping questions, and I'm going to co-host him. Once this giveaway ends, I'm going to co-host him. I'll start another giveaway when we co-host him. And then see what questions he has for me. Hey, what's up, OG Collector? If you guys aren't following OG Collector, give him a follow. He is a seller here on Whatnot, and he does coins. He's been selling coins for about 5 years, right, OG? And what's that other? I'm going to make you a mod, OG. And then you can pin up your other handle where you sell coins at. He sells coins. Oh, wrong guy. That's my bad. My bad. I put this in my water. I put that clove stuff in my water.
Oh, yeah.
And then I made a cup of coffee later in the same cup.
Still taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say goodbye to Mandy. Bye, Mandy. Bye. Sorry, OG Moon is the coin guy. My bad. I just saw OG. I just saw OG Moon. My bad. I told y'all. Look, I still have. This is only my first cup. I need one more cup to really get revved up in the morning. This is just my first cup of coffee. If you Huda Man says he'll be running some coins today. So if y'all are looking for coins, you can check out Huda Man's stream later. Yeah, OG Moon is cool. We talk in the back channels. We've had a lot of conversations in the back channels. We follow each other on Facebook, so I see OG Moon a lot. Yeah, I got you guys confused, OG Collector. I'm gonna unpin this. I'm gonna get this kangaroo off the screen. Somebody was asking me about it. All right, there's 30 seconds left on the giveaway. I'm gonna start another giveaway right after that. It's gonna be a good one. The next giveaway, I'm gonna give away a White Ice Innovative Impala on this next giveaway. I appreciate everyone for stopping by today. What's up, TD King? NJ Toby says it's Friday. We all got to pass. I appreciate you, NJ Toby, and you win the givey. Let's go. Thanks for giving me a. So you won the givey because you gave me a pass since it's Friday and I made a mistake. NJ Toby winning the givey. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Everest, the new VeeFriends coins are sick. I might have to grab a couple of boxes But I'm actually saving. I'm saving for when Topps Chromes comes out. So I'll probably just grab a couple of boxes. Personally, I would love to break some here on stream, so I might have to get a couple of those coin boxes. Plus, I'm in love with the mini comics. I'm in love with the mini comics from those coins. It's funny that I'm like more excited about the mini comics than the coins myself. Dano, is Dano still here? Again, if you're new in the chat, I know we had some people come in from Sports Card Aces show. If you haven't bookmarked the VeeFriends Community Raid Train, make sure to bookmark that. That's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. We host over 20 different live sellers from the VeeFriends community, so it's a good way to meet more VeeFriends and see some of the stuff. Some of the VeeFriends are going to be doing artwork on cards, on like the Topps Chrome cards. I know Red Cat Life is going to be doing some. Destiny Angel does some artwork, some VeeFriends artwork. So we'll see her stuff. But make sure to bookmark this show. It's tomorrow. It's going to go for over 12 hours, and it's always a good time. I have a surprise. I have a surprise outfit I'll be wearing on this raid train tomorrow. So if you want to get some laughs in, make sure to stop by and bookmark my show. I start the train off at 10 a.m. and I'll have a funny outfit to wear. Sprague knows what I'm talking about. Let me catch up with the chat here. Andrea says the company I designed for does tons of analytics. Collectibles are huge, like coins, keychains, pins, etc. Yeah, the coin market is massive. I feel like I'm trying to think of the numbers. I looked up some numbers the other day. I don't know. I think it's in the billions, right, Andrea? Isn't the coin market like in the billions? All right, I'm going to start. We're going to start this next giveaway. Dr. Feelgood, are you still here? This giveaway is for this white ice innovative Impala. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Shiny, shiny. All right, Dr. Feelgood. Let's co-host Dr. Feelgood here and see what his questions are. See if I can answer them. Again, I'm only one coffee deep. What's up, Dr. Feelgood?
Good morning. Sorry about that. I messaged you and then tried to hit you up on Discord, but I couldn't send a message to you because you weren't following me. So we
on
weren't
Discord.
friends on Discord, yeah.
No
and then
worries.
right after that, my boss texted me and was like, "Hey, can you hop on a call real quick?" And I was like, "All right." So
Oh, you got your boss called you. Yeah, you better answer that call.
yeah, I had to take. That's one of the benefits of working from home. You know, is like you have a lot of freedom, but when you're on call, you're on call. So
Yeah.
I apologize for that, but yeah, I appreciate you helping out with this. So Emerson and I, you know, we only run basically one show a week. And it's, you know, pretty small. We auction off like a card or a sticker and then one of his sketch cards or some of his artwork. So it fits usually under the 1 ounce. It's like one card, 78 cents type thing, right? My question is like, I have two questions. One of them is like, when are you choosing to set up like specific shipping profiles? Like, when does it make sense to go bigger than the one card? You know, like how do you know where that threshold is?
Oh, like usually like 2 cards I can
Uh huh.
squeeze into under 1 ounce. And I
Mm,
know we had this debate in our raid train chat yesterday, and some
yeah.
people had some varying opinions. So you've seen I've done over 2.4 thousand sales, right? A lot of those are single cards. Okay, I've put some in top loaders before, and they got kicked back to me, or they
Yeah,
charged the other person more money to receive them. So I'm not
we've
trying to
had
give
that.
any bad reviews. So I do 2 cards. I've done 3 before. I was pushing it at 3 a couple times, but those are the ones that got kicked back. No top loaders, 3 cards. I got a few kicked back to me, and then I had to resend them. So then I had to pay money, or the people complained and they had to pay money. So under 1 ounce, I'll do 2 cards safely. And I also I use cardboard. I'll show you. I'll take like a used priority mail, and I'll cut it up, and then I'll put the cards inside here. That way they're still protected. They're not getting dinged up, and that will fit, under 1 ounce. You can get 2 cards in there safely. Anything over that, I usually just bump my shipping up to 4 to 7 ounces. Even 1 to 3, I've gotten snagged on 1 to 3 ounces, and that was our
Yeah,
debate in the chat yesterday. Some other people will still use the 1 to 3, which you can comfortably get away with a few cards in that. But me personally, since I've had so many snags on that, I either do 0 to 1, or I go all the way to 4 to 7, and then that gets me clear. And then that also allows me, with the 4 to 7, I'll throw free packs in there. I've collected a bunch of other stuff. Like this last couple weeks, I've thrown in Demolition Man cards featuring Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. I've thrown in tech cards from William Shatner. That also allows me to throw free stuff in there without going overweight. So
right.
personally, I like to stay on the safe side and not push the limits and have anything pushed back. That's what I do.
Right. So we've been putting them in the semi-rigids, like 2 cards in a semi-rigid, and that's been pretty decent. If we switch it over to top loaders, like 2 times now, it's gotten kicked back to us. And so, when do you then switch over? Like we use the hard envelopes. What are they?
So yeah, I don't even use, for a single card, I don't use semi-rigid. I just use these. I get these on Amazon. They're
Uh-huh.
real flexible, and that's why they'll get kicked back. So 0 to 1 ounce, this goes through a machine. If the machine catches it and a person has to grab it, they're going to charge you more money. So yeah, if
Gotcha.
you put a top loader in this, it's going to get kicked back. But this
Yeah,
is how I can do a giveaway for like 75 cents. I'll put 1 card in here with the cardboard to protect it, and it's fine. But yeah,
gotcha.
anything over that, it's probably gonna get kicked back. Oh, let's see who's winning the
So
Givey.
we've been
Everest, let's
using
go, Everest.
the hobby mailers, like the firm envelopes, and those have had no problem until recently. When do you switch it then over to a bubble mailer? The 4 to 7
The
ounce?
Yeah, the 4 to 7 ounce.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't even use rigid at all. One, they're expensive. If I'm shipping a card under $20, I'm not trying to eat 20 cents, or I'm not sure how much those things are. I'm trying to go as low cost as I can with the giveys. That way people can enjoy, free stuff, and it's not
Right.
costing me a ton of money. I can do 10 giveaways and it'll be like $8.50 or $9.
Right.
Still costing me a little, but not a ton. But yeah, 4 to 7 ounces, I'll bump it up to a bubble mailer.
All right. And
And then
then
I
that
use,
was
these tiny. You can see they're not much bigger than this. This is a 4
right.
by 6. This is a 4 by 6 envelope. And then this is the bubble mailer, so it's just a little bit bigger. I think this is still considered a 4 by 6. I can't remember, but just on Amazon. If Dano's here, Dano had a good package set up. I don't know if you're still here, Dano, if you want to drop that link. But he did like the most efficient stuff to buy on Amazon. He has a link, so you might DM him and see if he still has that link, and it's from his Amazon.
All right. And then the next question was on those giveys. I heard that you can set up about 5 free giveys per week, is it, or per month for shipping?
No, you can do as many giveaways as you want.
No, no. I mean, but
It's
for
it's
free
fun. Okay,
shipping.
so if your shipping gets messed up, say I did like too many cards. And then, because I usually check my stuff, if it's weighted, when I'm shipping them out, I have a scale right here. I'll put it on the scale in the box to make sure I don't go over. If it does, if your weight goes over, you get 5 a week. You can bump the shipping up without getting charged.
Okay. How do you do that?
So when you're in the Whatnot, let me see. I don't have any Whatnot sales. I don't have any Whatnot sales live right now, so I couldn't really show you. But when you're in your Whatnot sales, on the right, there's a little pin that says edit, and then there's the print label. Go to the edit, and then it'll pull up a side tab. And then in that side tab, you can change the weight. And then it'll ask you if you want to save it, and then you hit save, and it'll recalculate. So what that does is it recalculates the shipping label, because they also weigh it at the post office. If you
Right.
ever try to ship something that's overweight, they'll catch it at the post office because they weigh all that stuff. But yeah, you get 5 of those free a week, which is pretty cool. Because again, I've been doing this for 2 years, and last week I had to use a few because I wanted to shut. I did like an auction, but then I threw in like another pack or something, and it went overweight, so I was able to bump it up
Go in
without
and
getting.
edit. Got it. And do you have to categorize those as sports cards or anything different?
What do you mean? Like, most of my stuff's VFriends cards, so yeah,
Right.
it's just some friends cards. When
Okay.
you go to change, if you have to edit those, you don't have to change any of the titles or anything. You're just editing the weight.
Okay. And then as far as the thermal label printers, any recommendations for that?
I've had a Dymo label. I lucked out, so I've been shipping for close to 10 years now, and I bought a Dymo label, the XL. They're super expensive now. They're hundreds of dollars, but now they have Bluetooth label makers for under like $80 on Amazon. I'll try to let me hit Dano up, and I'll try to get those links for you for the bubble mailers, the envelopes, and that label maker, because Dano bought one, and I think he paid $65 for it at the time. Once in a while, they'll run sales on it on Amazon, and you can catch them for 60, $70. But it's a Bluetooth label maker, so you could bring it anywhere. If you were traveling, and then just do the only thing when you travel here on Whatnot, you do have to change the address of where you're at. That way, when you ship, it goes to that post office, because you can't
Right.
drop your stuff off at a different post office. They won't ship it, or they'll charge you a shitload more to ship it.
Interesting. All right.
Because yeah, I've had in the past when I run Etsy's, I've had a guy. I was like, hey, ship this stuff out, and he needs to drop it off here at my local post office. He drove to his town and dropped it off, and it charged everybody like another $8 because now they have to recalculate it from that zip code. So yeah, you can't even. It has to be where the address you're at has to be the local post office. You can't go ship it from a different post office either.
And where
I
do you
learned that.
change that? Where do you change that shipping address if because like I ship half the time from my local post office, but other times up at my work post office, which is Austin zip code.
So you'll go into your Whatnot settings, and
Hmm.
and then you can change it in there. I'm trying to. I can't remember exactly where that is, but it's in your settings. You can change the address you're shipping from.
And do you have to do that before you set up the auction and run it? All right, so
Yes.
I'll have to.
Otherwise, it'll kick back. So I've had that happen to me also. I had my shipping from a different, like I was doing a show in California, and then it actually went back to my show here. So that really screwed me up, because yeah, you have to
Yeah,
do it before the show and make double check, because sometimes like you'll have to go in and out of Whatnot. Like after you set that up with your new address, just get out of Whatnot completely and then come back in, because I think that was my hang up. I changed the address and then set up my show immediately, but for some reason it didn't like refresh. Like it didn't refresh my Whatnot. It went to the old address.
gotcha. All right, man. That's the only questions I had. I appreciate it. And thank
Yeah,
you
no
guys for hanging around for an hour because I was late.
problem.
Duty
No worries.
called.
Turned out good. We gave away some native brand cards. We
Very cool.
auctioned some cards off, so it turned out good. Got a raid, so we're gonna find somebody here to raid here in a little bit. I'm gonna scroll through the chat. Sorry, chat, I haven't been reading. Just trying to focus on Dr. Feelgood's questions. So that was it.
That's it. That's all I got.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna bump you down here. Appreciate you stopping by today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for following, and definitely bookmark the raid train. Raid trains are awesome. I love them. I love seeing everybody on there and what everybody supporting everyone, following everyone, and meeting new people, seeing new streamers. Everybody's got some great stuff. So definitely bookmark this weekend's raid train. And I'll see you guys on there.
All right, Dr. Feelgood, if you could drop a note in the chat. Oh, there you go. Thank you. You got it. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. Let's do another givey here. Let me find something cool to give away. Someone needs to start selling portable battery chargers so we can hang all day. That's what I have, one of those portable chargers. It does like 4 full phone charges. Those things are priceless. Let me switch this around because my phone is catching on fire right now. Drew the Ripper says, Jake, we called for you last night in the dojo. What's the dojo, Drew? I appreciate you, 911, for sharing out the chat. I'm going to do a giveaway here in a second. Let's do a good one. I'm going to read the chat here after this. Let's do this. Let's do this Versatile Viking. It has something on the top loader. That was something on the top loader. We're going to do this Versatile Viking. Score 73 at a possible 75. If you're new to VeeFriends, the only character to have a 75 score is the perfect Persian cat. I know everybody's in love with the black cat because it's the VeeFriends logo. But think about this. The perfect Persian cat is the only card in the TCG set that has a score of 75. We're going to give this one away right now. And then I'm going to catch up with the chat. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. This is in the giveaway right now. Not the native brand card. It's going to be this TCG card from VeeFriends Series 2. Cards from Zero Cool. All right, let me scroll back through the chat here. K&J is talking about what? I've dropped stuff off at other post offices. Yeah, I don't know, K&J. Just for my area, I've had issues. The other post office was it was like 15 miles away, but it's a different zip code. So I don't know. I had problems here. I just try to offer people the best advice to my knowledge from what I've experienced. Oh, Soggy Waffle says he uses a Nelco from Amazon and has Bluetooth connectivity. Oh, Destiny says you sold stuff in the show. It should show up. I sold stuff? Let's see here. Oh, Destiny, are you not in the raid train? You're not in the raid train chats? Let me fix that, Destiny. Let me write that. I'm going to write that down right now. I'll get that fixed. I don't know why you're not in the raid train chats. Are you still here, Destiny? Sorry about that. Yeah, if anybody's in the raid train and not in the raid train chat, let me know. thought we added everybody to the new chat. So there's a new raid train chat. It says 425. The new raid train chat Destiny is called 425 raid train. We usually do the new chats with the date. That way we're sure of what it is. Yeah, K&J. It is based on the postal workers that we have in shops. Because I've sent some stuff that's fine, and then I've had some stuff kicked back. So it really depends on how anal they are about their postal stuff. Appreciate everyone stopping by. We were running a stream to help Dr. with some shipping questions. We gave away some native brand cards earlier. We auctioned some of these cards off. If anybody wants me to run some dollar auctions on VeeFriends cards or stickers, let me know. I'll start that up. I was going to post the show later and do some shirts. I have a VeeFriends TCG mat I'm going to run. This is in the giveaway right now, though. 22 people here. There's only 14 people in the giveaway for this versatile Viking. If you're new to VeeFriends, this character was featured in the number 6 comic, Versatile Viking. And he is a beast. Destiny, you are in there. Okay. I was like, weird. I thought we got everybody in there. RJ Fox in the house. What's up, everybody? Make sure to follow this man. TCG tournament winner at the National in Chicago last year. This man's an absolute legend. If you guys don't know RJ, say hello. Give him a follow right now. OG in the VeeFriends universe. Hey, I appreciate you, RJ, for stopping by, my man. Let me scroll back through the chat, see if I missed anything. Raul's here. Catherine's here. Appreciate you for stopping by. Mark's here. What's up? Hawkeye's here. Let's go. Drew the Ripper. I don't know what the dojo is. Explain to me what the dojo is. Yeah, Yeti, we found Dr. Feelgood. He got called from the boss man. The boss man was cracking the whip on him today, so he had to jump in there. He had to jump in there. Oh, let's see who's taking this home. Let's see who's taking this home. Silk. Let's go, Silk. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by again, Silk. I haven't seen you in a minute. I appreciate you. Congratulations on that win, Silk. Let's go. Got your name on that one. I guess since I have y'all here, we could run some dollar auctions. Let's see what we have here. Oof. Oof. Let's see what we have here. What do we got here? And then I'm going to set up a show later. Later on, I'm going to have a show. I'm going to do some VeeFriends merch. I have some shirts. I have some of the Jolly Rancher comic signed by DJ Kaufman. I have some comic. I have the stickers. I might rip some of those live. We'll see what we get into later. But let's set up a new auction real quick while I have everybody here and see if anybody needs any of the stickers I have. I have some debut stickers here. Ooh, I got this Knowing Gnome. These ones are the rare ones, right? Somebody was telling me these are the rare ones. I think there's a 10% chance of pulling these guys. I have some TCG cards, which again, if you haven't seen prices on TCG boxes, VeeFriends just raised the price of TCG boxes to $750. I'm going to set up a little auction here. I'm going to snap a couple pictures. And I'll run another giveaway here in a minute. I'm just going to add this photo. That's not the giveaway. And if you guys aren't following me I'm Jake Breaks Live across all social medias. Make sure to follow me. I post YouTube videos, how-to whatnots. I just recently launched a 7-part series on YouTube of how to get started on whatnot. And I'm going to do a more in-depth series here this next couple weeks. So make sure to follow me on YouTube. And again, I'm Jake Breaks Live across all social medias. And if anybody has any questions, VFriends related, whatnot related, let me know in the chat. I'm more than happy to answer questions for people. Characters, NFTs, VFriends NFTs, comics. I'm big into comics. If you didn't know, I'm pretty much I'm a comic maxi. I buy every comic VFriends drops. I don't have a number one. Those are anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. And I just don't have that kind of loot to drop on a comic right now. So I basically have all the comics except for the number one comic. Let's see who's here. 15 people here. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to scroll back through the chat here. Are they 700? The Now and Wow says they're $700 TCG boxes. Yeah, they raised prices. I know you can catch some on a couple other sites for less than that. I think Dano and myself were looking at them for like $550. You might be able to snag a TCG box on some other platforms. But as far as VFriends goes, on VFriends TikTok, they raised the price to $700 a box. I mean, there was only 55,000 boxes ever of the TCG cards. And that means there's 4 cards per pack. There's 13 packs per box. So there's something like 2.8 million cards total. And as far as cores go, we're right around 2.7 million core cards. This being a core card, one of the yellow base. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, VFriends cards related, comics related, let me know. I'm going to read the chat here. I'm going to run a couple auctions on some TCG cards, give you guys a chance to snag them. Oh, let's see. Native Brand says, my cousin Sam Albano is going to reach out to you about Whatnot streams. He's working at LCS in Chicago. Oh, sweet. Yeah, have him hit me up, Native Brand. More than happy to walk him through that. Hey, what's up, Picasso? Make sure to follow Picasso, guys, and bookmark his show. He is on the raid train. You're on the raid train this Saturday, right, Picasso? He's on one of the raid trains. I'm pretty sure he's on this Saturday. Yeah, he's on the raid train. Make sure to give him a follow. Check out his stream. Exactly, RJ Fox. If you guys saw what RJ said, 2.8 million worldwide is nothing. Those are small numbers. It's very small numbers. Same with the comics. These are only 10,000. Like all these comics, their issues are 10,000, except for 2 and 3 here. This 2 and 3, these are limited to 3,000. And then the 0 edition right there, that's the 0 edition. Those are only limited to 7,500. Very low numbers. And we've had a massive influx of comic streamers breaking comics. So now that we have people ripping comics every day, those numbers are going to dwindle down fast. And only being a year into comics, just thinking in 1 year, these 10,000, they're going to get eaten up pretty quick, especially if we have comic breakers ripping these on a weekly basis. Hey, Paquette, thank you for the purchase. I appreciate you snagging that. Versatile Viking. Thank you so much, Paquette. Oh, the Skeletor comic. I still have mine in a box. So there's a Skeletor comic with the Skilled Skeleton and Skeletor from He-Man Masters of the Universe box. It came with a toy of Skeletor and the Skilled Skeleton. Mine's still sealed in a box. It also came with a mini comic. I think they call it 32, what is it, 32D or something like that. It's a mini comic. So technically, I think that's the first comic book was the Masters of the Universe, which you can only get on secondary market now. They did a limited run. Abram says, Jake, you got a Fanatics Fest pin with the sports. I don't know what that is, Abram. I don't think I have a Fanatics Fest pin. What's up, Abram? I'm scrolling through the chat here. I just saw you stop by. Thanks for stopping by, Abram. Yeah, I don't think so. I sold most of my pins. I think the only pin I have left is this out of 99 Shimmer Adaptable Alien. I think that's the only pin I have left. Oh, was there a comic? I mean, there was these comic stickers. What comic was before Skeletor, Abram? Sports Card Ace, yeah, Sports Card Ace probably does know then. I know he's big into comics. It's hard to keep up with all the stuff E-Friends has dropped over the years, though. Oh, the other pin I have, sorry, I guess I have this pin too. I have 2 pins left after my last show. This is the VCon 2024 pin featuring the 4 different characters. So yeah, I only have 2 left after my last show. This show was an unscheduled show. I ran for Dr. Feelgood to help him out with the shipping. So I wasn't really set up to run anything. But I was going to run some auctions on some cards. I know there's a few people here waiting for that. I'll run we're just going to run some quick auctions here. And then yeah, I'm going to get ready for another show. I'm going to start off with this one. I'm going to do a few debut cards. We're going to do the hardworking Wombat here. And again, if you're new to V-Friends, debut is the first time they've been on a comic sticker. These characters were featured in the TCG cards like this, but this is the first time they're on a super sticker. This is their first appearance on a super sticker. I'm going to start this auction off. Let's see. I'm just going to put 15 seconds on the clock. So if anybody wants to get this, go ahead and get in there. 15 seconds on the clock. This one is live now. Let's see who's here. The Card Godfather by Vito. What's up? Let me throw you a follow. I like your PFP. The Card Father. That's a cool PFP. American Texas 30. What's up, Texas? We just had a V-Friends Texas meetup a few months ago with Ivan Kine and Whiskey Jack. It was awesome. I don't know if they reached over 100 people there, but that was also the first TCG tournament was in Texas this year. Thanks again for everybody stopping by. Oh, no takers on that. I didn't see that. Let's run this juicy Jaguar. And if anybody else is looking for anything, hit me up in the chat. Let me know. I have a few super stickers here. I have some manga super stickers. Destiny's winning. Oh, that juicy. Destiny's got that juicy. Gary B. Nah, I'm not running the Gary B, RJ. Nice pickup, Destiny. I appreciate you. Destiny taking home the juicy Jaguar. RJ, I think I know it. I think RJ's want me to run this. Oh, just the base debut? Let me see. I don't think I have any of those. I think I squirreled those base the Gary B debuts back. They had to have a buddy for that 1-1. I think I squirreled all the base ones back. RJ's got the cry faces. Squirreling all my Gary B stuff away now. Let's do this. If anybody's looking for this, there's a 10% chance of pulling this persistent penguin, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. There's a 10% chance of pulling these stickers out of a super sticker pack. I'm going to run it for $1. And again, I'm 15 seconds on the clock. If anybody wants to snag it, go ahead and get in there. Picasso says he thinks I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I was wrong one other time, but I was still right. Packet, let's go, Packet. Appreciate you. Am I saying your name right? I hope I'm saying your name right. I am notorious. If you've been in my streams before, I am notorious for wrecking people's handles. I used to call Destiny Disdain Angel. If you guys want to know some earlier whatnot streams, remember that? I used to call her Disdain Angel the first time I saw her handle. Ooh, let's do this one. Knowing Gnome. Let me take that out of the top loader there so you guys can get a better look at that. Yeah, Disdain Angel. That's what I used to call her. Hey, what's up? Gray Area 51. What's going on? Says vibing. Been a great morning, but will be more productive in a couple hours. Yeah, I need to get one more cup of coffee in me. I've only had one cup of coffee so far. I definitely need to get another one in me. Right now, we're going to run this 10% chance of getting VeeFriends mini sticker, Knowing Gnome, which if you guys don't know, this is a massive character. Shout out Ryan Turner. He's a Knowing Gnome maxi, but this is also a huge character. If you don't know, the Knowing Gnome pops up here and there on comics, on little pamphlets VeeFriends giveaway. It's like a sneaky character. I'm going to run this one for 15 seconds. And you can see, I love what they did with the super stickers. Like, that just looks super cool with, like, that's like the refractor look. It's kind of going with the music right now, if you guys can hear the music in the background. Paquette taking that one home. Nice pickup, Paquette. Appreciate you the other day. Paquette scored a bunch of treasure chest pins on the lowdown, snagging a bunch of them for like $2 or $10. Destiny, I forgot I had this one sitting in here. Are you still here, Destiny? Look at this, 7 out of 55. Ooh, bubblegum on bubblegum. I'm gonna put it up for 15 seconds. Ooh, she got her eyes peeled on that one. I forgot I had that sitting here. I was like, I feel like I have something for Destiny. Little battle going on between Destiny and the Now Wow. Who else is in there? Oh, Paquette's in there. Yep, 7 out of 55 gorgeous cards. They really did. Rips is doing a great job with the collectibles. Who took it home? The Now Wow. Hey, I appreciate you, Now Wow. I appreciate you. Destiny, you let the Now Wow steal that from you? What happened? Destiny's got some work to do in her basement. Sorry to hear that, Des. Like, isn't that's like the second time in a couple years you had basement issues, right? Or is this still the same basement issue? Oh, you want some TCG packet? Let me see what I got for TCG. Let's run a couple bangers. Let's run a couple bangers for $1. I got some big boys. We'll set these up here. I've got some other TCGs. Is there any certain characters you're looking for? Oh, dang. Queen just spent $3,500 on braces. Whoo! Oh, yeah. Destiny had a flood last year, guys. If you don't know, Destiny had a flood last year. And she's still taking care of that. That's the worst. I used to work for Service Master Fire and Water Damage Restoration. And floods are not fun. A lot of time it'd be a washer line or the fridge ice maker. So, like, I've never had an ice maker in my house, and I make sure to check my washer lines all the time. Hey, what's up, Lover71? Is this the hamster you're looking for? I'm going to run this hamster. It's live now for 15 seconds. If anybody wants to snag this hustling hamster. Lover71 says not OG. What do you mean, Lover? Paquette taking it home. I'm going to run this likable leopard up next. If you don't know, see the 5 there? This is what they call a 5's character. Some of the characters in VFriends universe feature Gary V's auto or a 5. The 5 is a shout out to Gary V's mom. You always see him throwing up 5s in social media posts. It's a shout out to his mom. When he was younger, he wanted a Jets jersey with the number 5 on there, and they couldn't afford it. So Gary V's mom hand knitted him a sweater with the number 5 on it. So that is the reference that you see. But these characters are called 5's characters. Paquette picking it up. So yeah, if you ever see that 5 on anything, you always see the reference 5 in the VFriends universe. That's what it is. It's a shout out to Gary V's mom. I have another hamster here. Hold on, I have one more hamster if you're looking for another one. Where'd that go? I have a rare hamster. Ooh, I've got this rare hamster. I don't know, chat. Should I run it? Should I run it for $1? This one is 315 out of 500. So this is a rare hustling hamster. Can we maybe tag Esperms? I know Esperms is a huge collector. Let's see if we can tag him real quick. See if he's around. I kind of set this aside for him. I appreciate everyone for tagging Esperms. Let's see if he's around. Let me see. Okay. Oh, he doesn't. Paquette says he doesn't like hamsters anymore. Paquette says, "Nah, he hates hamsters. He changed his maxi. I'll run a couple other cards. Let's see if he doesn't jump in here. I'll run that hamster for y'all. Let's run a couple other cards. If there's any other TCG characters you're looking for, let me know. I'm just gonna run a couple of this. This one's the Mature Mule. JDP is in there. I appreciate you, JDP, for stopping by today. I did not know you were in the chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. This was an unscheduled show today. Paquette taking it home. I appreciate you, Paquette. I need to plug my phone in. And take this cover off. My phone's overheating. I ran the face cam for a little bit, and my iPhone 12 just cannot handle it. So I'm going to take this phone cover off. Otherwise, this phone it'll shut down. I'll have to throw it in the freezer. I should probably actually get an ice pack out here. Appreciate you, Paquette. If Esperms doesn't show up, I will run that one. We'll run a couple other cards. Oh, here's a good signature character. So this one's a signature character. You can see all the Gary V autos all over the offense-oriented orangutan's body. That's what they would call a signature character. When you're like looking at the NFTs and stuff, these characters are sectioned off. This one's up for 15 seconds. I'm going to turn this music up too. Get this music going. It's been on low mode. Let's go. Paquette's in there. I also have Paquette. Let's go. Paquette taking home the offense-oriented orangutan. Is Esperms in the chat yet? I'm going to run this Proactive Piranha. And again, if you're new in the chat, if you ever want to watch any of my streams on YouTube, you can follow me at Jake Breaks Live. Nice pickup, Paquette, for $1. Those cards, your base core cards for everybody new to VeeFriends. Just a base core card is anywhere from like $4 to $7. So picking one up for $1 is a steal. This one is the Big Game Bandicoot. This character's been featured on a shirt when they ran from the Fanatics Live studio in 2024 Super Bowl. VeeFriends did a show from the Fanatics Live, and then they did a Big Game shirt that I sold last week. This character was featured on that shirt in a football helmet. Yeah, Queen. A couple years ago, people wouldn't even bid at $1. It was crazy. Miss Lone Master taking it home for $2. I appreciate you, Miss Lone Master. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope everyone's having a good day. This was an unplanned show. Was running it for Dr. Feelgood to show him shipping, give him some shipping advice, and hopefully we helped him out. All right, who's ready for the rare? I know Paquette's waiting for this rare. I haven't seen Esperms in here. Sorry, Esperms. We're going to run this rare. This one is a 315 out of 500 rare card. So there's only 500 of these. And then you have, so this one's a rare. If you're new to VeeFriends, you have rare out of 500. You have very rare out of 100. You have epics, which have the green background. Those are out of 25. And then these characters also feature a 101 auto by Gary V. And then they have spectaculars that are like the cracked ice backgrounds. But this is a rare hustling hamster. We're going to run it up for $1. Good luck, everyone. Card Space is looking for pugs. Let me see if I have some pugs. JDP's in there. Let's go, JDP. Miss Lone Master coming back. Yeah, and I mean, these rare cards, they're probably 25, 30 bucks minimum on secondary. Minimum. Hustling Hamster being a pretty good character. Wow, Lone Master taking it home for 23 bucks. Congratulations, Lone Master. Nice win. Paquette, what happened, Paquette? Let me see what other rares I have. I'm going to run a couple white ices. I'm looking for, somebody's looking for a poised pug. I'm going to run this Headstrong Honey Badger white ice from the V-Friends hanger packs. Lone Master's in it for $3. Let's go. Let's go, Lone Master. Did she take it? Lone Master taking it home. I'm down here going through my other box of cards looking for a poised pug. Nice pickup, Lone Master. If Destiny's still here, check out this Chili Dust. Chill Chinchilla. Willie Redding with the party of 12. Hey, I appreciate you, Willie. Let me get a giveaway going. Let me get a giveaway going for Willie. Let's just give this one away. We're going to give away this Tolerant Tuna on the white ice. If you guys aren't following Willie, make sure to give him a follow. I appreciate you so much, Willie, at the raid. We're going to give this one away. I was getting ready to run an auction. Willie came in with a big party. It's going to say, all right, this is in the giveaway. 27 people here. I really appreciate everybody stopping by today. We're running some V-Friends TCG auctions. This is in the giveaway. This Tolerant Tuna on the white ice. Where's my giveaway stand? And then we're gonna run this Chill Chinchilla on auction. The raid trains this weekend. Thank you, Abram. If you're new to the chat, Dan05 on it myself host V-Friends community raid trains once a month. We're on raid train number 10. So we feature over 20 different live sellers from the V-Friends community. And this Saturday, there's going to be one for 12 hours. It goes from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to bookmark my show for this Saturday. I start the raid train, and Dano wraps it up at the end. But there's going to be a ton of V-Friends community members there, lots of giveaways, and a lot of rare stuff. People pull out stuff from their closets that they've been squirreling away forever. So it's a good chance to see different pins you haven't seen, Series 1 cards, TCG cards, packs. I'm also going to be giving away these Raid Train stickers in my show. Dano's giving away some, and other Raid Train participants have snagged some of these Raid Train stickers. So if you wanted to snag this number 10, you have to be in the Raid Train to get those stickers. Appreciate you with the raid, Willie. There's not rarities on these stickers just yet. There is a hollow. There's a cracked ice. There's a shimmer. So this one's like a shimmer with dots. There's like a shimmer with stars. And if you guys don't know, Plush Garden 716, if anybody could tag her up in the chat. So she does a few different backgrounds on those. We printed 100 of these stickers, Abram. The print run on these stickers was 100. So for this number 10 raid train, there's only 100 of these stickers made. All right, 19 people in the giveaway. Appreciate you. If you're new in the chat, giveaways for this white ice tolerant tuna. I'm going to set that back here. And we're going to run an auction for this chill chinchilla up next. Running it for $1. Good luck, everybody. I appreciate you, Willie, with the raid so much. How was your show, Willie? I'm not sure if they grade well, Abram. We haven't graded any just yet. Miss Lone Master stole the chill chinchilla for $4. Let's go, Lone Master. All right, I had a few other cards here. We'll run again. Just 15 seconds on the clock for this hardworking wombat. This is the debut edition of this character, so it's the first time it's ever been featured on a super sticker. Willie says he had a great show. We talked about a lot of things. V-Friends related or anything related? Market price is coins. Minis, nice. Sounds like a fun conversation. Appreciate you with the raid. Miss Lone Master taking that home for $1. I'm going to run this Knowing Gnome. Yeah, Willie, I've been talking about comics. If you've seen some of my posts about comics, market prices are crazy on V-Friends comics. They just went up. The Rare Robot is now the most expensive sealed comic at $50. Congratulations, Lone Master. Lone Master taking home a pile today. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I have some manga stickers. You can see there at the bottom it says second sticker. So this is the second time the Dialed In Dog was featured on a V-Friends super sticker. The first time this character was actually featured was on the Snowstorm packs, if anybody's familiar with those. Let's see who's winning this giveaway real quick. And I'm going to read the chat here. Who's taking this home? Who's taking home this white ice tolerant tuna? JDP. Let's go, JDP. Appreciate you stopping by today. Congratulations on the white ice tolerant tuna. Hey, what's up, Mama Koala? Make sure to follow Mama. She's in the raid trains coming up. I'm scrolling back through the chat here trying to catch up. Lord, that guy says, has anyone received the metal issue number 10? No, I haven't seen anybody pull that one yet, but I'm dying to see that. If you guys don't know, the Rare Robot comic issue number 10 featured a metal cover. As far as I know, it's the only one with a metal cover, but it's legit. Like, you don't get it in the pack. You'll pull a pack with a special comic, and then they'll send you the metal cover. I think they slab up the metal cover. I'm not sure on that, but it's legit like metal and sharp. So they didn't want to put it in packs because it will probably rip through the pack. But you'll get a special Rare Robot comic. That's issue number 10. And it'll say, congratulations, you won the metal cover. It's kind of like a Willy Wonka ticket from what I remember. That's what Lord that guy is talking about. Let's see. I'm scrolling through the chat here. Miss Lone Master says any very rare or rare TCG. I do have a couple more rare TCGs. Is that what you want me to run, Lone Master? Let me run this while I find those rare. I have a couple rares here set aside. I'm going to run this Dialed In Dog. And this is from the manga series sticker, the collab they did with Steph Curry. And this is the Dialed In Dog's second appearance. Thank you, Miss Lone Master. Nice pickup for $1. Let me run another one. Let's do this. This is the black and white. So these are short prints. I'm going to run this while I look for these. I know I have some rares right by me. I just have to find them, Miss Lone Master. Again, this was an unplanned show. I started this show to help Dr. Feelgood with some shipping questions. Lone Master, let's go. Nice snag on the dialed in dog. All right, I found a couple. I know I have a couple more, but I have these two. I have this yellow yak and the pleasant platypus here. We'll run the yellow yak. This one is 318 out of 500. Again, if you're new to V-Friends, this is a rare card, so they're limited to 500. You have a very rare that's limited to 100. You have an epic that has a green background that's limited to 25. And then after that, you have a one-of-one autos and spectacular cards of each character. But this is a rare out of 500 that I'm going to run for 15 seconds. Hey, what's up, Judy? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having the best day. Judy says, GM, everyone, got to head to work, but wanted to say hi. I appreciate you for stopping by, Judy. We'll hold that up so you can see. 318 out of 500. What's up, Dragon Samurai? Thank you for stopping by. Sweetie's in the house. What's up, Sweetie? Koala Cowboys here. Appreciate you stopping by. Caddy Kid, what's up, Caddy? Appreciate you sharing out the show. Everyone make sure to follow Caddy Kid. He is a streamer here on Whatnot, and he is in a lot of the raid trains. Miss Lone Master. Miss Lone Master is dominating today. Nice pickup, Lone Master. Very nice pickup. Let me search for, I have this Pleasant Platypus. This one is 435 out of 500. And I'm pretty sure I have a few more rares here. Let me search for those. All right, this one is up next for 15 seconds on the clock. Rares range anywhere. I would say a base, like the floor on rares right now is $20 to $25 for a rare card, but depending on character, they can go up substantially from there. Ooh, Lord, that guy's winning. This platypus is so pleasant. Let me find, I think I found some more rares here. That is a rookie. There's the... Oh, who took it home? Did Lord that guy take it? Oh, Lord that guy, let's go. I'm trying to find some more rares here. Let's go, Lord. Appreciate you stopping by today. Lord taking home the Pleasant Platypus. Let's go. Oh, dang. I was kind of holding this one back. Lone Master, and everybody that's looking for rares. This is a 12. 12 out of 500, generous gerbil. That must be a different top loader. I'm going to run this one. 15 seconds on the clock. Hey, what's up, Treasure Scout? Appreciate you stopping by. Running some TCG cards today. Letting people know TCG boxes on a V-Friend side anyways went up to like $700, which is crazy, but I'm surprised they're not more, honestly. Boxes being limited to 55,000 boxes ever, and so that means the print run of cards is right around 2.86 million cards, which is substantially lower than Pokemon's first run of cards. They were at like 8.6 million. There's an absolute battle for this card. Let's go, Lone Master. It is a 12, so I can understand the battle on that. It is a 12 out of 500. Lone Master, let's go. No, Treasure Scout, is there news on the new TCG? This one is 15. This is 15 out of 500. When you live for their validation, you aren't living. Very good message here from VFriends Land. And also, if you're new to VFriends, I was talking about signature characters earlier and Five's character. You can see this one has Gary V signature right there. This is a signature character. We're going to put 15 seconds on the clock for this one. Treasure Scout says there's 15 seconds on the clock for this. Also, if you guys don't know about pre-bids, you can go in there and pre-bid on stuff. That'll keep you from swiping. Miss Lone Master's in there for 22, taking it for $22. Let's go, Miss Lone Master. Nice pickup. I appreciate you, Lone Master. The chat, Miss Lone Master is dominating the chat today with pickups. This is a bashful blobfish, which if you guys don't know, apparently this is Gary V's son's favorite character, and why they put this in the 6th dimension card. Gary V's son's favorite character, so apparently they're going to make this character a thing. He's super bashful. We're going to run this one up for $1, put 15 seconds on the clock. All right, RJ, I'll check that text later. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, as far as the rares and the very rares and the epics go, 500 rares, 100 very rares, 25 epics, and then after that, you only have 101 cards. Ooh, Miss Lone Master got that for $14. Let's go. Nice pickup. Let's see what we got here. RJ, is that something I need to read immediately? If it's something I need to read immediately, drop it in my Whatnot DM so I can read it on the computer. Treasure Scout says, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. No, there's no new TCG yet. I haven't heard any words of that. There was rumors of it last year, but I don't think they're going to launch any new TCG until much later. Altered Prompt. What's up, Altered Prompt? Fly? You looking for the Firefly? Let me see here. I appreciate you, GM Altered Prompt. Let me throw you a follow. 20 people in the chat. I appreciate you all hanging out today. If I'm not following you, drop a follow in the chat and I'll follow you real quick. I'm looking for a Firefly. Ooh, here, let's run this. This is a good character right here. This is the 69 Perspective Pigeon. We'll run that up for $1 while I look for some more rares. Yeah, let me see if I can find that Firefly or some more rares. Ooh, Treasure. You know, it's a good card if Treasure Scout's in there bidding on it. If you guys don't know, Treasure Scout's pretty big into TCG cards. If he's swiping, something's up. That's the one thing I keyed into earlier in my career. If other streamers are swiping, Something's going on. Nice pickup, Lover. Lover picking it up for $5. Very nice. Nice pickup. All right, I'm going to run another card while I look for some more rares and a Firefly. If anybody has any other characters they want me to look for, let me know. Let's run. Ooh, this is a good one. So, the Stun Sun, Gary V's brother buys a lot of Stun Sun stuff. He's a huge Stun Sun maxi. Let's run this character. Out a buck. 15 seconds on the clock. I do have some rookie characters too. If anybody's looking for rookies, I could run those. Hey, I appreciate you, Treasure Scout. I've been working these last couple of months. I've been working on my social media game. Who took that home? Altered Prompt. Let's go, Altered. Appreciate you. Altered says he's stunned. Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Here's another signature character. I'll tell you the story behind this one. So the Resourceful Robin. This also plays into why there's fives in the Gary V land. Resourceful Robin was made after Gary V's mom. And you can see this is a signature character. It's got the Gary V signatures on there. This basically is for Gary V's mom that Gary V made. When he was younger, he wanted a number 5's Jets jersey. They couldn't afford one, so Gary V's mom hand knitted him a sweater with the number 5 on it. So that's why you always see the 5s. But then I guess also when Gary V's sister wanted to go to prom, again, they didn't have a ton of money. Gary V's mom took the curtains down and made her sister, his sister, a dress out of curtains. So he calls her the Resourceful Robin. That one's up for 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna try like hell to make it to the San Diego Comic-Con. Treasure Scout. Who took that one? Card Spaces? Card Spaces, let's go. Nice pickup. And then here's a 5s character. Gutsy Gecko. Shout out Brofits. Dang, I think he was in the chat earlier. I forgot to say hi to him. If you guys know Brofit, AZ, he streams here on Whatnot. Does a lot of workout stuff. This is his. He's a Gutsy Gecko maxi. Is anybody looking for any rookies of TCG or any other characters? I did not find a Firefly. Yeah, what's up? I was just shouting you out, Brofits. There he is right there. Make sure to give this man a follow. V-Friends OG. Card Space taking that home. Nice pickup. And then here's another signature character, the Gifted Gopher. Mention Brofit's names and he pops up. Any Admiral TCGs? I believe I do have an Admiral TCGs. Card Space nabbing that one for a buck. Let's go. Let me look for an Admiral. Those are a little more expensive. The Admirals are a little more costly. Let me run this Candid Clownfish. Who took that one? Altered Prompt? Took it for $1? Let's go, Altered Prompt. For $1. That is an absolute steal. That is a steal. All right, I have an Admiral here. This is these are a little different. I'm scared to run it at $1, but let's see what happens. What is this like is this like a $30 card, chat? This is a high dollar card here. Yeah, this is at least. You guys ready? Chris Alive, who's here? I'm gonna start it at $1, chat. I'm gonna start it at $1. If you know, you know. This is a $30 card. If you can find one for sale. That's if you can find one. Who's ready? Let me see some fire in the chat if you're ready for this card. This is a beast. This is a beast of a card. Card space. Appreciate you with the fire. ZZ Duck with the fire. Destiny with fire. Let's go. Treasure Scout knows. Watch. I bet Treasure Scout's bidding on this. I bet Treasure Scout's bidding on this one. 15 seconds. If you're in it to win it, let's see. ZZ Duck's in there. Ooh, ZZ. It looks like ZZ Duck might have put a pre-bid in. Smart. Oh, you're gonna get it for 19 bucks? Oh, ZZ, let's go. ZZ taking it home for $20. Nice pickup. Very nice pickup. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do another score 73. We're gonna do another score 73. I do not like selling elephants. You can see it's got the 5s on the feet, a 5s character. The Empathy Elephant's huge in the VeeFriends land. Mandy Pants, my partner here, is a huge Empathy Elephant maxi. We have Empathy Elephant stuff all over the house. So these are definitely hard. We'll see who takes this one home. 10 seconds left on the clock for this Empathy Elephant. I guess I'll put that up to the screen here. Yeah, nice pickup, ZZ, on the Admiral. Nice, very nice pickup. Treasure Scout's in there bidding on the Empathy Elephant. He knows what's up. This is not a $6 card. Again, if you're new to cards, new to collecting, you can always go on eBay and you check the sold listings, so you can type in something and you want to click on the filter and hit sold listings, and that'll tell you what cards are actually selling for. Lone Master taking it home for $9. So yeah, anybody new to collecting, that's how you check prices. You can go to eBay or 130point.com and you can check, type in what you're looking for, and then go to the filter and hit sold listings, and they'll be in the green, and then you can kind of see what they're selling for. Let me find another. If there's any other characters people are looking for, let me know. Hey, I appreciate you, Treasure Scout. Thanks for stopping by and bidding on some stuff. I hope you have the best day. I'm gonna run a couple other characters while I'm looking for these other rares. I'm pretty sure I have some more rares here. Let me find those. I'm gonna run this Dapper Dachshund, featured in the Doggy Daycare comic number 14 recently. And I'm looking for some more rares. I don't know. I know I had some rares. I know I had some rares here somewhere. This was an unplanned show, so a little unorganized. Who took that one? ZZ Duck. Let's go, ZZ. Nice pickup on the Dapper Dachshund. Let's run another banger. This is the Versatile Viking. Again, if you're new to VeeFriends, Versatile Viking featured in the number 6 comic there. That was a mini comic, so smaller than some of the other ones. But he's a big character. You can see how buff he is. We're going to run it up for 15 seconds. Why can't I find these words? Lone Master, take it. Nice, $6. Nice pickup, Lone Master. Very nice pickup. Flex and Fox altered prompt. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, Steven Zoo? Let me check. I can check real quick. Let me put up. Okay, so there was 15 rookie cards released in the Series 2 TCG cards. This is one rookie. So in the Series 1 cards, this wasn't even a character until Series 2. So there's 15 of those. This is one of the rookies. This is the Tranquil Toad, which also is featured in the manga sticker series. All right, thanks, Sprague. One of the first cards I got graded there, Sprague, that 5.5 with the 5s up there. It was definitely a keeper. Who took that one home? Lone Master. Let's go, Lone Master. Nice pickup. $7. Let's go. All right, I think I found some more rares. Who's ready for rares? Let me run this while I get these rares set up. This is the Big Game Bandicoot. Up for 15 seconds. No takers on the Bandicoot. All right. Who was asking about the Flex and Fox? It looks like there's one for sale for $199. Altered prompt. There's one for 199 bucks. The next one up after that is $250. That's for a core, but there's a Mint 9 for sale right now. Wow, that's a shit. I might buy that. Never mind. There's not a Mint 9 for sale for $199 either. No, there's a Mint 9 up for $199 also. Dang, there's some good deals on Foxes right now. Ooh, there's an Epic. There's an Epic Mint 9 for $1,100. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Here. So there's a Series 1. That's a PSA 9, $995. There's a Core for $199. There's a very rare for there's a rare for $500. That's a Mint 9. But then there's this one right here for $199. $250. $325 on this rare. And a couple other ones. Ooh, is that an out of 10? Oh, that's out of 55. And then here's the Epic. You can see they got the green background on the Epics. Yeah, Sprague, the Epics are sick. That's not too bad. Altered Prompt. At one time, you couldn't even touch a Fox for under $400, a core. What's up, Packet Profit? Abby Fish in the house. What's up, Abby? Abby, we sent you a DM here on Whatnot about the raid trains. Ooh, look at that. I'm not running that one for a buck, folks. Let's see here. I'm going through some of my rares here. Abby Fish. Abby likes fish, right? There's a bookend, very rare. Woo. I'm going through some of the rares I would move today. Let's do this one. It's going to be a very rare Rational Rattlesnake. If you know me, I'm a big fan of the snakes. The Authentic Anaconda is my maxi character, but I love all the snakes. This is 430 out of 500. I'm going to run this up for a buck, and you got 15 seconds. Scrolling through the chat here to see. Hey, what's up, Packet Profit? I just saw you dropped in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Packet. Miss Lone Master dominating the rare game today. I appreciate you, Lone Master. Oh, 7 came in. 7 almost stole that one. Miss Lone Master in there at 22 bucks. Altered Prompt jumping in there. Yeah, that's a nice card. Huge fan of the snakes. Myself. Again, I'm an Authentic Anaconda maxi, but I got love for all the snakes. The Confident Cobra, Rational Rattlesnake, and it looks like Miss Lone Master is taking this home for $24. Nice pickup, Lone Master. If you're new in the chat, I see a couple new people dropped in. TCG boxes recently went to $700 on VFriend's website. So do that math on how much a card costs. So getting cores for $3 to $5 a steal. This is the Humble Hummingbird. Much love for this character. Much love. I actually have a sign. I don't know if you guys can see it back there. The sign up on my wall. 1 is greater than 0. And it's got the Humble Hummingbird. We used to do... let me turn that around. We used to do V-Minders. That was a V-Minder signs from VCon 2. I snagged that at a VCon 2 event, hung it up on my wall. Doing something is better than nothing. Like, that's what the reminder was for me. Doing something is better than nothing. As long as you can just get one thing done, that's better than no things. Packet Profit cores are basically like, look online. They're basically $5 already. A couple people snagged cores in my show for $1 earlier. I'm going to run this one up for 15 seconds. Miss Lone Master's in there. Pools Tim. What's up, Pools Tim? The Aura Farms here. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, is Lone Master? Oh, I thought Lone Master almost got that for $13. I was going to say, dang. Let's see. Lone Master taking it home. Let's go, Lone Master. Very nice pickup on the Humble Hummingbird. Let's see how many rares I got left here. I have a few more rares left. If anybody's looking for certain characters, please let me know. I'm going to run this character. This character was featured in the number 14 comic, Doggy Daycare, and is Agnes Garbowski's favorite character. She did the cover work for the limited cover on the number 14 comic. They're limited to 2,000. This is her favorite character, the Polished Poodle. But I know there's a few other Polished Poodle maxis in the V-Friends world. So good luck, everybody. This one is $4.98 out of 500. This is a rare TCG card. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock there and see who snags it. Hey, Pop Culture, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Let's go. Lone Master taking it home for $21. Nice pickup. Very nice pickup. Make sure to give Pop Culture a follow. If you guys don't know Pop Culture, I'm going to give her a little shout out here real quick. Pop Culture runs Collecticons. She sets up the Collecticons. You see that sticker there? You and your husband set those up, right? How many years have you been doing Collecticons now? Make sure to follow her. She is on the raid train. I believe this Saturday, right? You're on the raid train this Saturday? If there's any new people in the chat, make sure to bookmark my show. This is a V-Friends community raid train where we host over 20 different live sellers from the V-Friends community. It goes for 12 hours from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. So you can stop by anytime during the day and see one of the V-Friends community members live selling here on Whatnot. Pop Culture says her first show was in 2021. I help out my husband and his brother and cousin run it. Okay. So yeah, those are the Collecticons that Pop Culture helps run. That her husband, his brother, and cousin run, which are pretty cool. They mostly feature Pokemon stickers, right? Ooh, I have a couple other cards I might run later. These are from Steph Curry's Canvas marketing cards. I might run a couple of those later. What's up, Ghost? Ghost CEO Gamer in the house. What's up? Pop Culture says Pokemon, other, TCG, a little bit of everything. It's going good, Ghost. This was an impromptu show I ran to help out Dr. Feelgood with some shipping questions, and then it turned into me auctioning off some TCG cards. And right now, we're going to run this Grateful Guard. This is 386 out of 500. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock for this one. If you're new in the chat, TCG boxes are up to $700 on VFriends website now. You might be able to snag some on secondary for $550, so I'd hurry up and get those if you're on the fence about buying TCG cards before they go up. Altered prompt, yeah, canvas marketing. Curry does a lot of cards. That's why doing the Curry collab with the manga stickers was pretty epic. Curry's dropping cards. Curry's cards sell out. Every time I've seen him do like their last 10 drops, they sell out. Pop cultured, let's go, Pop. Nice pickup on the Grateful Gar. I didn't give it a shout out, but if you notice, this is a signature character too. You can see Gary V's signature up there. I was looking for the Prudent Polar Bear. I don't think I have any Prudent Polar Bear rares. I don't have a ton of rares. I do have this one. Pop Culture has a Epic S2 OG 5. Oh, let's go. Nice. I'll look 7. I'll look and see if I have the Prudent Polar Bear in a rare. I don't think I do. If you're new to VFriends, I'm gonna explain this character real quick. So the Mint Mink has NFTs. You have Series 2 NFTs and Series 1 NFTs. If you're a holder of the Mint Mink, there's a special channel in the Discord you can only access through holding an NFT. And that's the cool thing about NFTs. There's a lot of different perks with different NFTs. Like if you're a gift goat holder, there's a special chat only gift goat holders. If you guys know Senior Pants, like he holds gift goats. Or if you know Miami Luxury Realtor, he holds gift goat. So they have access to those channels in the chat. Mint Mink is one of the characters that has a special chat just for this character. And they also do collabs with other NFT projects where you gain access to other NFT projects to either early mint, get free mints, or get discount on mints for different NFT projects. This is one of those characters. Lone Master, no, there's different channels. There's a few different characters that have channels. Like if you hold access tokens, if you hold mint minks, if you hold gift goats, those are a few of the different channels. You can only find them if you have that character. So if you hold this character in your crypto wallet and you go into the VFriends Discord, it will automatically pop up to you. As long as you go to the VFriends.com website and sign up there and then put your wallet address in there, it can read the NFTs you hold. And that's how you get into some of these early drops. Like that's how I get VFriends comics. Like I usually get these for $20 and I can access them before they go to public sale. So they usually give holders access to stuff before they go public. So like I have the NFTs in my wallet and then it's registered with the VFriends.com website. My wallet address is in there and they can see the NFTs I hold and how many. And that gives me different allotments via how many NFTs you hold. So if you're in the Discord, that channel will automatically pop up for you as long as your wallet is connected to the VFriends.com website. Yeah, Abby Fish, if you have an S1 or an S2 Mint Mink, you have access to the Mint Mink channel. But as far as I know, the gift goats are only Series 1 holders because I have a Series 2 gift goat and I haven't seen access to that channel. I actually need to ask, like, why Series 2 gift code holders don't have access. Yeah, the Mint Mink's a cool character too. I'm wondering if they ever drop a fur, like a mink fur in the future of VeeFriends, if people will get access to it. Because like when they do drops, if you're a holder, S2 holder, S1, sometimes you'll get discounts on different drops for specific characters. Yeah, I need to ask Miss Lone Master about the S2 gift goats because I have one, but I don't see that channel in the Discord. I need to hit up Senior Pants or somebody that's in that chat and be like, hey, how come I don't have access? I have a gift goat. And they'll probably be like, oh, it's only a Series 2. But like Series 2 Mint Minks have access. I'm actually writing that down right now. So I don't forget. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll write that down too. Once I find out, I'll DM you. I'll DM you and let you know. All right, let me check with the chat here, see if I missed anything in the chat. Oh, Lone Master says she has 3 Series 2 gift codes. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't see that earlier. Nice. All right, we're going to run this. We'll run this. Mint Mink. This one's 180 out of 500. Again, I'm just going to put 15 seconds on the clock. 19 people here. I appreciate everyone hanging out. If you have any other questions in the chat about VeeFriends, VeeFriends Discord access, NFTs, comics, I'm a huge comic book collector, cards, just go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. Oh, Pulls Tim has a Series 2 gift code also. Let's go. Lone Master is taking home the Mint Mink. Let's go. Congratulations, Lone Master. Let's see, I do have a couple more rares here. I've got this YOLO Yak. This one is 155 out of 500. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, my 155 YOLO Yak. Sprogs up on the chopping block. Miss Lone Master's in there. 2 seconds left. Let's go. Miss Lone Master cleaning house today on the rares. All right, I hate to do this one. I got this on stream. I got this on a VeeFriends stream. I entered the W for the W character when they did a character break and pulled this. This one's 3. Ooh, this one's a 3 out of 500. Yeah, I got this on a VeeFriends stream on a character break. I picked the letter W. So all the W characters were in there. And I ended up picking up I think I picked up 9 or 10 well-connected werewolves. I got a rare and a very rare and a couple other ones. This one's 3 out of 500. Whoever gets this, treat this well-connected werewolf very well. It's been with me for years now. Treat this one well. This one's up for 15 seconds. Make sure you feed him lots of pizza. He's a pizza eater. And he does like pineapple on his pizza. Oh, does Teo like the werewolves, Sprague? I didn't know he was a werewolf fan. Miss Lone Master. Let's go, Miss Lone Master. Nice pickup on that one. All right, here's another good one. This is a tier 2 character. Right? I believe this is a 2-tier character. Can somebody confirm? I'm pretty sure the self-aware hair is a 2-tier character. That means there's less of these than others. This is 243 out of 500. Hey, what's up, NJ? NJ says, thanks, Jake. Gonna hop because respectfully, this is just a game of bid up Miss Lone Master and not try to buy. All right, NJ, appreciate you stopping by today. This one's up for 15 seconds. Self-aware hair. This one's 243 out of 500. I hope you have a good day, NJ. Queen's back. What's up, Queen? Thanks for stopping by. Again, if there's any new people in the chat, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Let's see. 3 seconds left. Is Lone Master going to win this one too? Lone Master taking it home. Let's go. Trying to look through some of my other stuff here. Ooh, this one's a rookie character. I'm a little hesitant on this. If you guys don't know, Whimsical Wolf is a rookie character. And this one is 126 out of 500. I really liked what they did with the tail on this character. Very colorful. Yeah, if you're new to VeeFriends and collecting, there was 15 characters released in the Series 2 TCG cards. This is one of the 15 rookie characters. This was up for 15 seconds. What's up, Caddy Kid back in the house? If y'all aren't following Caddy Kid, make sure to give him a follow. Oh, Caddy, looks like Caddy has 2 different handles. 3 seconds left on this rookie. Lone Master. Nice pickup, Lone. Ghost CEO Gamer says he has a patient pick 1 out of 55. Nice. Nice, Ghost Gamer. Nice pickup on that one. Becca Jane, thanks for stopping back by. We're running some rare TCG cards here. This one is 327 out of 500. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock here. And then if anybody has any characters they're looking for, I don't have very many rares left. I do have some cores here. Now that's a pretty sick pickup, Ghost Gamer, a bookend patient pig. 4 seconds left. Ooh, altered prompt jump in there. This dolphin is determined to go home with somebody. Will it be Lone Master? Yes, Lone Master is taking home that determined dolphin. Let's go. Chief in here. Juan 420, what's up? Let me see what's up. Ghost Gamer says, I want to swoop the pin eventually from the book. All right, thanks, Ghost Gamer. Yeah, these two. This is a population 1. There's only one Gem Mint 10 of this black and white. And then this one's pop 2, population 2. There's only 2 Gem Mint 10s in the gold. I have a whole white ice sticker pack. Like I've got the emerald, I've got the lava through emerald, the white ice, and the whole pack. It's listed there in the shop. Let's see what we got left here. Is there any characters anybody else is looking for? I do have this one very rare. This one is 3 out of 100. All right, I'll run this very rare. These are out of 100, and this one's 3. I'm just gonna put 15 seconds on the clock. I have this hat. If you guys don't know, if you're new to VeeFriends, the awesome African Civet also had a hat drop, and it has the character on one side of the hat, and then it says awesome on the front. I think that's the drop they did with Cool Kicks. Ooh. Seven's in there. Lone Master. 7's in there. Let's go, 7. Nice pickup. Nice pickup on the awesome African Civet. Let me get your name on that one. All right, I do have another Rary Bear. I snagged the white and blue one, Queen. It's somewhere. I like the white and blue one. Wait, or was it red and black? I think it was red and black. Appreciate everyone for hanging out today. I'm gonna run this this very rare. And this one's 65 out of 100. Again, if you're new to VeeFriends, the very rare has the orange background. Rares have like a brownish background like this, so you can kind of see the difference. This one's more orange, and this one's like root beer brown. So the rares are out of 500, very rares out of 100. And then after that, you have an epic that has a green background. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock for this. This is a signature character also. You can see Gary V's signature there. And Gary V references the tough to beat a worm from the dirt a lot. He's always like screaming. He's like, I'm the worm. Because he's in the dirt. He's doing the work. 15 seconds on the clock for this one. Yeah, Abby Fish, root beer and orange soda. That's a good analogy, Abby Fish. Ooh, I thought Lone Master was going to pick it up for $8. I was like, ooh, nice deal. 7's in there. Yeah, Tech. Gary V's from the dirt. He calls himself the worm in the dirt because he's always down there doing the work. putting in that work. Oh, is Lone Master getting it for 33 bucks? Woo, let's go, Lone Master. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Wine Dirt. Tekken Sun says Wine Dirt. Hey, I appreciate you, Altered Prompt, for stopping by. I hope you have the best day. I made sure to throw you a follow. Make sure to bookmark your show. If you're new in the chat here, make sure to bookmark the show here this Saturday. Did somebody else say any other characters they were looking for? I've got a couple of tier 2 characters I can run. Let's run this tier 2. This is a To the Moon Meerkat. Shout out to the Moon Cards. Teacher and IJ Rob. We're going to put it up for 15 seconds. Hey, what's up, studio? Thanks for stopping by the chat. No takers on the tier 2. Swaggy Mamba in the house. What's up, Swaggy? Happy Friday, studio. Thanks for stopping by. I did an impromptu stream. This wasn't a planned stream. I was helping Dr. Feelgood with some shipping questions and then ended up running some shows. The chat wanted me to run some auctions, so ended up running some auctions. The Hotbox Hobby Shop says, I hope you like your bills. Yeah, I love them. If you guys aren't following Hotbox, check out the bills. The dollar bills he's making. He did some artwork. He made me a Notorious Ninja and a Resilient Red Devil. I'm going to post about him later this week. Or when I get him next week, probably. I forget today's Friday. If anybody sees any characters in here they want me to run, let me know. Otherwise, we might look for somebody to raid. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I haven't read your message yet. Mouse? Oh, did you see a mouse in there? I think I did see a mouse. Is that the Mojo Mouse? There he is right there. Mojo Mouse. I like holding them, actually. We'll start at $1. 15 seconds on the clock. Chris Alive's in there. Yeah, much love, Hotbox Hobby House. I think those cards are sick. And if you guys didn't see my post about Hotbox, he did a deer head. He did a deer mount that's absolutely epic. Oh, who snagged that one? JDP in the house. What's up? Hotbox, dude, I really feel like there's a big market for what you're doing with those deer heads. Like, if you posted that in, like, a hunting community, dude, I bet you'd have 1,000 dudes buying those in no time. Just saying. Not financial advice, but, bro, I feel like there's big money in what you do with those deer heads. Dude, I absolutely think so. I absolutely think so. If you start making some posts tagging deer hunters, hunting life, deer mounts, bro, facts. If you don't get orders within a week of posting, I would be surprised. Anthony's in the house. What's up, Anthony? We got Esperms here. What's up, Esperms? We ran a rare Hustling Hamster earlier. Raul Cervantes, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, the Mojo Mouse is a big character in TVL, Abby Fish. She knows. I think she beat me with that character on one round. Appreciate you sharing out the show, Anthony. Yeah, Esperms, we tagged you. Like 20 people tagged you. I waited like 5 or 10 minutes too. I tried to get you in here. Abby Fish, look at this fish. Graceful Goldfish, signature character. There's a Fives character and a signature character. You can see the eyebrows there. If anybody has any other characters they want me to run, I'm going to scroll through these real quick here. Make sure to bookmark the show for this Saturday, everybody. This Saturday's raid train is going to be epic. A couple of us are dressing up for the raid train. And it's 12 hours long. It's going from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. And it features over 20 live sellers from the VeeFriends community. I hope you all stop by. Hope to see you there, even if it's to say hello, get in some giveaways. Ooh, what's that doing in there? This is not supposed to be in this pile. I can tell you that. That alien, you want me to run it? That's not supposed to be in this pile. These aren't ones I normally sell. Fuck it, for the culture. For the culture, yeah, that's an accidental. I gotta see if there's any other accidental characters in there. That's not supposed to be in there. That is not a. That's a bigger one. I don't normally run those for $1. Let's run it. JDP says run it. Let's run it. Yeah, 15 seconds, chat. Good luck. Adaptable alien, massive character in the VeeFriends world. Chris Alive knows he's in there. Adaptable alien, adventurous astronaut, featured in a comic this year. Oh, is he taking it for $8? JDP taking it for $8. Holy shit. Nice pickup, JDP. Treat that alien well. Make sure you feed that alien lots of pizza. Oh, let's see what else I got here. I had a few other cards. I'll run through real quick for everybody. Ooh, that's your first alien? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some aliens in the chat for JDP's first alien. Let's get some aliens in the chat. Well, these aren't supposed to be in here either. Those bees, that to the moon, that's not supposed to be in there. Appreciate you, Dano. If you're not following Dano, make sure to give Dano a follow. We host the community raid trains. We're on our 10th raid train this next Saturday. Ooh, there's a worm from the dirt. If anybody sees any characters they want me to run, let me know. Courageous Cockatoo. JDP says Cockatoo. Where'd that one go? Let's see here. There's a few birds. Let's do this. There's a bird. There's a bird. Let's do something. Let's do something wild this time. There's a bird. Oh, the cockatoo is over here. There it is. Check this out, though. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just do the whole bird life. Let's do the whole bird life. These birds were all together, I think, for a reason. We're going to run all four. We're going to run all four of these. You got Courageous Cockatoo, Eager Eagle, Signature Character, Passionate Parrot, and the Quick Quail. All four at a buck. You got 15 seconds. Bird Life. Miss Lone Master's in there for $7. That's a steal for 4 cards. For 4 chords. Oh, what a steal. Nice pickup, Lone Master. I appreciate you. Miss Lone Master, if you're new in the chat, she's been absolutely dominating the rare cards and TCG in general. Let's scroll through a few more here. If anybody sees anything, let me know. We'll run it. Otherwise, I have to get going here in a little bit. Dano, is there anybody who's out there to run, to raid? I appreciate you, Dano, for posting it up. Few Friends Community Raid Train, Saturday. That's this Saturday, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, Mama Koala's on? Let's go. Let's do a giveaway. Let me do one more giveaway. I appreciate everyone for hanging out here. Let me find something cool to give away. Let's do this Knowing Gnome. Thank you, Miss Lone Master. Thank you, everybody, for your beads. I appreciate the chat early on. We did a chat with Dr. Feelgood. I co-hosted him and answered some questions for his shipping needs. Appreciate everyone that hung out today. I'm going to run this giveaway. We're going to do a short giveaway, so get in there real quick. I'm not running it for 5 minutes. And then we're going to raid into Mama Koala. I hope everyone has the best day. All right, is everybody in there? We got about 5 more seconds. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. There's only 3 people in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Willie, let's go, Willie. Nice pickup, Willie. All right, if you can stick around with me, it's funny that Willie won this last one because we're about to drop some wieners in the chat. If you guys know me, I like to have fun here on stream. Dano knows. Dano knows what's up. Drop some wieners in the chat for me when we raid into Mama Koala. Say what's up by dropping wieners in the chat just like this. Just blast them across the screen. Appreciate everyone. Let me turn this camera around. Appreciate y'all for stopping by today. You can see I'm wearing my DuckTales shirt. I hope you all have the best day. Miss Lone Master, Willie, Aaron, Direwolf, Destiny, everybody that bid on stuff today, thank you so much. I hope you have the best day. Let's raid and drop wieners in the chat for Mama Koala. Let's show her some love. Have the best day.